A crack? No worries. Better call Seminole. We'll fix your glass faster than you can say road trip.
Road trip?
Mobile service, expert installs, and no headaches. Call 850-539-4527, 850-539-4527, or go to SeminoleAutoglass.com. Your glass, your rules, but seriously, better call Seminole.
Seminole Auto Glass.
No matter what printing you need to keep your business running, we can help. Hi, Jason Butera here for The Printery. Reduce your stress and give us a call. From new product brochures or posters to yard signs, postcards, even letterhead and envelopes, The Printery sets the standard in personalized service with outstanding results. We offer full-service graphic design and free pickup and delivery. The Printery, home of 36-cent color copies. If it's ink on paper, we've got it covered. Call us today, 877-6418.
As morning settles over Florida's capital city, Tallahassee begins to stir. Lights flicker on inside the Grassroots coffee studios. Coffee brews. Microphones wait. Soon, stories will be shared. Laughter will echo. And the day's conversations will come to life. At the center of it all, one familiar voice.
Good morning, Tallahassee.
Guiding listeners through the culture, the characters, and the moments that make this city unique. This is the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Good morning, Tallahassee. It's time to kickstart your day with real conversations, real laughs, and real people. It's time for the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get this day started. Starring your host, Greg Tish, voice of the capital city. We've got the news, the talk, the laughs, and a little something extra to get your morning going. And now, here's your host, Greg Tish.
Good morning, Tallahassee. Good morning, Apalachicola, Carabel, Thomasville, Mount Dora, and Cincinnati. Currently 61 degrees in the capital city. Going to be a high of 88 degrees today. Tomorrow, exactly the same, 57 and 88. 57 and 89 on Friday. We're stuck in a little pattern. Jason, good morning, Jason Taylor.
Good morning. It's nice out there.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Just a little bit of dew out there, a little bit of mist out there hanging around the lawns, but it's very nice. Had the air conditioning off. Well, I mean, it wasn't on. And it was nice, and the dog was comfortable, so that makes it all worthwhile.
That's right.
Good show for you today that we'll have Steve Stewart in from Tallahassee Reports, and also Commissioner Wilton Simpson from the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, and Danielle Warzanski and Bert Mitchell. They're coming in to talk about the third annual Playwriting Festival. Here's the name of the group. I love this. Friends with the Right Stuff.
No, the right stuff.
The right stuff.
I see.
So I'm looking forward to them coming in at 8:30, Steve at 7:30, Wilton at 7, and Jason and I until then. Gary and Eric with Red Eye Radio, they were talking about something on the way in.
Oh, yeah?
And it got me thinking. I was like, geez, we do kind of the same thing. That when they're talking about doing their nationwide radio show, Red Eye Radio, 11 to 6 every morning, or 12 to 6. They're long hours, long overnight hours. They're based out of Dallas, and they've been in the industry as long as you have. But they're old guys,
right?
Older. Sorry, guys. Older guys. And they were talking about how they do their show, and it's just them talking.
Right.
And they were taught back in the day to, when you're doing radio, just act like you're talking to one person.
Absolutely. That's the key, man.
I never knew that.
Oh,
yeah. And I do that anyway. I always try to find, it doesn't matter. I always try to, if somebody comments on Facebook or somebody puts a comment up, I always say hi to them. Like I'm doing the show for them, because we are. But I don't talk to like the whole audience. That just seems like...
That's an old thing that the folks got out of doing, because it's so impersonal, you know?
To talk to just say all the listeners.
To just be like, hey, everybody, it's the Wacky Morning Show. And you're not speaking really to one person. You're kind of like in that broadcast mode.
But in that wacky, cheesy FM DJ, stuff. But don't you want to do that to talk to everybody, but in the talk format, because it is a little more personal?
I think it's a fine line there. I know about 30, it was real early in my career, probably 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had my...
Back in the 1900s?
In the 1900s, my GM came to me and said, Jason, when you're talking on the radio, who are you talking to? And I said, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I didn't know nothing.
Uh-huh.
He said, do you have a girlfriend, Jason? I said, yeah, I sure do. Do you have a picture of her? And that's how he talked. And I was like, yes, had it in my wallet, actually. Here she is. He said, I want you to take that picture and put it on the console. So every time you crack the mic, you're talking just to her. And I thought, okay, I'll do it.
And I've always done that.
And I get it now.
But because I never had any formal training. I know that your formal training was in, baptism by fire.
Yeah, sure.
Your granddad saying, hey, 2-year-old, hey, you're out of the womb. Come work on the radio.
Right.
But I always did that when it never matters the crowd size. Actually, a smaller crowd bothers me. I get a little more nervous during a small crowd. You could take me to, the big house in Michigan, 108,000 people. Hey, get out there and talk to them. Okay, no problem. Hey, there's 8 people out there. Get out and talk to them. 8? Oh, I'm more nervous with the 8 because you can see the eyes.
Sure, more pressure on you. Yeah.
But with 108,000 people, I can't see the eyes.
Because in your mind, 8 people, they can jump up and revolt. 108,000 ain't going to. 8 people may challenge you.
Well, 8 people, if one doesn't like you, then. But I've always done it that way. That it doesn't matter the size of the crowd. I'm always just talking to one person.
There you go.
And I've always I guess I don't know where I picked that up from, but I guess I picked up the right thing. And that's what I tell like all the new guests when they come in that are nervous. And I was like, look, I'm nervous too. But it's just us having a conversation with microphone.
Sure, that's it.
But it was just very interesting listening to them talk about that because they're radio pros. And it's like, that's how Jason and I do the show.
You have to.
It's just us having a conversation with another person. That other person happens to be everybody else.
And the coaching that radio people receive these days is like, you want to be the friend sitting in the passenger seat with your listener. You want to be that companion. When you talk about a story, you don't go, hey, check this out. I got a story for you. You'd go, hey, have you heard about this? You know what I mean?
But I don't like saying like everybody in the audience. I have to force myself to say that. Everybody listening out there. I don't want to say that because I want it to just be you listening. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
Instead of saying friends, I just want it to be friend. Because you listening, you watching this early in the morning, 6:13 in the morning, right here on Real Talk 93.3. You're our friend.
Yeah. And
I've always treated it that way. But one of them was talking about the first time they went on radio, and it was in college radio, and he was so scared to speak. And it took him 3 times just doing music. And I think that the station only broadcast like into like the cafeteria of the college or something. It wasn't a very big station. And he said he was just frightened to say anything. And it took him 3 times between records to finally say something. And I was like, man, I remember the first show Bobby Mack and I did, Real Mornings, right here on Real Talk 93.3. And on that corner over there on the glass, I had Real Mornings on Real Talk 93.3 taped to the glass because right before we went on, I couldn't remember the name of the show. I was so nervous.
That happens, yeah.
And that show was, I would love to go back and listen to it and go, dude, how in the hell? That was just crazy. I mean, because I just remember looking at the clock and going, we have 3 more minutes.
What are we going to talk about?
What are we going to talk about? I was just rushing through everything. I'm thinking just, man, we got to get through all this stuff. And all of a sudden you're finished talking about the story. And then you're like, oh, this is a hard out. And what a hard out is at the top of the hour and bottom of the hour, we have to leave at a certain time. And the quarter hours, we don't. We can play around with a couple times. That's why you'll hear me say, Jason, I'll say, Jason, we're running a little behind. That's because they're called floating breaks. A little insider information for you.
Or a floater, as we like to call it.
No.
No, that's in the bathroom. That's right.
No, wouldn't go there. Baby Ruth. Dick Mondale's on the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Greg, I'm going to look at it today.
Man, your phone's going nuts in there.
Yeah, everybody's awake.
Oh, nice. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. And we got a little LL Cool J for you.
Ladies love him, I understand.
This song just bumps. I want you to play it where the bass hits.
Oh, yeah?
So anybody that's in their cars, they can hear the great bass. Be right back.
Then the thought occurred, teardrops made my eyes burn. Cause I said to myself, look what you've done to her. I can feel it inside. I can't explain how it feels. All I know is that I'll never dish another raw deal.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold, and we've got some patchy fog this morning, but generally sunny to start. In fact, we will have a day much like yesterday. Highs by the afternoon will be in the upper 80s once more, and skies will remain sunny for most of the day, with only some patches of clouds at times. We will have another day like this tomorrow before getting to those record temperatures Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Sunday, April 26th, it's the Big Bend Crime Solvers Music Festival at the Donald L. Tucker Center, featuring American Idol winner Jamal Roberts, live in Tallahassee. Doors open at 3:30 and the show starts at 4:30. Enjoy great music, an incredible atmosphere, and support a powerful cause, helping to keep our community safe through Crime Solvers. Get your tickets now and don't miss it, April 26th at the Tucker Center, presented by Big Bend Crime Solvers. Find out more online at bbcrimesolvers.org.
The weather is unpredictable and can cause issues around your home. Weston Trawick provides commercial, residential, and industrial electrical wiring services, yearly inspections on fire alarms, portable generator sales, and so much more. With 24/7 emergency service and repair, Weston Trawick will be your calm in the storm. Give them a call at 514-0003. Weston Trawick, professional electrical services day or night. Visit online at westontrawick.com.
At Wrench Blisters Garage, we don't have marble floors or leather couches. What we do have is grease under our nails, calluses on our palms. At Wrench Blisters, we earn fixing cars the honest way, by working hard, just like your car or truck. If you need the auto repairs, bring it to the guys who still turn their own wrenches. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we earn our name.
Wrench Blisters Garage. Yeah, we earn our name. Wrench Blisters Garage.
Find us online at wrenchblistersgarage.com.
It's where you raise your kids, where friends become family, where every corner has a story worth telling. It's your neighborhood. At ABC 27, we share those stories, bringing you news that connects communities, builds pride, and reminds us we're part of something bigger. We are ABC 27, in your neighborhood.
Not again, Florida man. What happened now?
Well, we went on spring break in Panama City. Just me and Hank, my emotional support alligator. We decided to relive the glory days like I did in 1989. First stop, Spinnaker. Swung by La Villa. Hank wanted to grab a cocktail at Miss Newby's and then take a stroll through Shipwreck Island. Maybe take the coaster on at the Miracle Strip, just like the old days.
Gosh, I didn't even know those places still exist.
That didn't stop Hank. We just checked into the sea sands and hit the beach. Next thing I know, Hank's out there riding a jet ski. I'm doing a keg stand and somebody hands me a phone.
So when did you get hurt?
Well, I went full throttle on that jet ski, twisted sideways, and pop, I blew my shoulder out.
When you're not as young as you used to be, spring break can humble you real fast. Visit Fenn Chiropractic and get straightened back out. Book your appointment online at fennchiro.com. That's FENNCHIRO.com.
This is Thomas Dickens from the Law Office of Marie Maddox. I'm a combat veteran and a former JAG. I've fought for our country, and now I fight to get you your back wages. If your boss has ever shorted your paycheck or withheld your overtime, you need to call me now. 850-383-4800. 850-383-4800. Or find us online at maddoxlaw.com. Offices in Tallahassee.
Your friendly neighborhood bar and grill just got a whole lot closer to home. You can now order delicious Smitty's Tap House and Grill for delivery directly to your doorstep. Just visit Smitty'sTapHouse.com. Click the Order Online button. and choose pickup or delivery. Enjoy Smitty's famous handmade pretzel with beer cheese, juicy pub burger, or even the amazing schnitzel sandwich, delivered fresh right to your doorstep. Support local and order online today for takeout or delivery at smitty'staphouse.com, where everybody knows his name.
From the championship stage to coaching change and everything in between, warchant.com remains your home for the best FSU football coverage.
Yo, all you homeboys out in Bronx, this one's for you.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
You're listening to Tallahassee's only locally owned radio station. Now, back to the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Jason, if there is a rumor of a celebrity that has passed away, what organization are you going to look towards? What news organization, what entertainment organization are you going to look at to confirm whether that celebrity has actually passed away or not?
Well, there's only one answer. That's TMZ.
That is correct.
They beat everybody to the punch.
TMZ. And TMZ, I'd always looked for them, but I think the big one was the Michael Jackson passing. They were the first to say, we can confirm that Michael Jackson has passed away.
2009, wasn't it?
Whenever he passed.
2009. I want to say June of 2009.
Has it been that long?
It has.
And I was always looking for that. And I was like, if TMZ is saying it, then it is out there. Then it is true.
Right.
And so TMZ has branched into sports. They have like their own little channels now. You can go on and watch them. I mean, you've always been able to watch TMZ live and just the guys hanging around the newsroom.
I don't like that show.
It's such a stupid, but you're sitting there going, and Harvey's sipping on his coffee and everything.
I hate
what
that.
you got for me? Oh, I tell you what, we ran into Jason Taylor outside
so dumb.
outside of the Bobby Bowden International Airport. Bobby Bowden International Airport is now the official name of the Tallahassee Airport.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what we did. Hey, Jason, how are you? Big fan. Thanks. You see, he was really nice. Okay, what else you got? But they branch out to sports and other things.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm pretty excited about. And they call it the tabloid empire, known for its unfiltered paparazzi videos and ability to turn even the most minor celebrity mishap into national news. Hey, everyone, we're here. TMZ DC starts today.
Wow.
They are in Washington, D.C. on the hunt for good stories.
Boy, they're going to find them there.
Yeah.
Capitol Hill.
Me likey.
Yeah.
Me likey.
Will that put the pressure on political folks, though, now with TMZ up there? Like, oh, man, we got TMZ in our backyard.
If TMZ is saying it, then it's true.
Mm-hmm. No more messing around.
TMZ founder and executive producer Harvey Levin said the decision to closely follow politics was honestly very spontaneous. During a previous government shutdown, left Department of Homeland Security's and employees without pay for 66 days. The outlet interviewed a TSA worker about the toll the moment was taking. Then almost immediately after, TMZ pivot, asking readers to submit photos or members of Congress on vacation during the same period. The results, as they often are with TMZ, spoke for themselves. According to Politico's Inside Congress newsletter, some Democrat staffers are already trying to get ahead of TMZ's arrival. After the outlet's call for photos of lawmakers during recess, internal discussions began about setting up more formal lines of communications with the gossip site. The newsletter also reported in a message sent via Signal to more than 250 digital staffers last week, a Democratic aide said the party's messaging arm would help coordinate outreach to TMZ, while cautioning individual offices not to contact the outlet directly. That ain't going to happen.
Yeah, right.
Look, we'll work with them and we'll provide them the information that needs to be out, but under no circumstances do you call this number or email this person. All right, let me save this to files.
Will TMZ be offered a seat at the media table at the White House? You know what I mean?
It could change everything.
Wouldn't it?
That could change. Harvey, yes. Yes, tell me about your dinner at McDonald's last night with a young staffer.
And to hear Trump go off on a TMZ reporter, he'd be like, "You're not even real news. What are you doing out there? You're reporting on
And
on
here's what they
celebrity."
can say. Yeah, of course.
You're right, duh.
We're a tabloid.
That's why we came to DC.
But they're not like, I mean, I think they change how people look at tabloids.
Sure, because they're actually good.
Because they're actually they're accurate.
Very good.
I'm saying accurate, like how Bobby Bowden used to say
accurate.
Accura. and I think that's great. And I don't know why this story doesn't, maybe the Republican Party didn't reach out to them on this, but everybody up there they're going to start to watch their TMZs and and then what I would do if I was Harvey, like just constantly rotate the people in DC.
Sure. Always new faces, right?
Yeah, that way you don't know who's out there watching you and your young staffer at McDonald's.
There you go. Right.
Here's a Happy Meal.
There might have been some canoodling over a number 2 combo meal. I like that word. I ran across it this morning, actually. Canoodling. Somebody's in trouble for canoodling. That's where I got that from.
Did they supersize?
Only if Bill Clinton was with him, am I right? Hey,
that's why McDonald's popping into my head with the great Phil Hartman with his all-time classic SNL skit of Governor Clinton at McDonald's.
And then you know what Giselle Maxwell said about Clinton a few weeks ago. She described intimate details of Slick Willie. Information we could probably have gone without.
I'm going to just do this. And what was Gomer Pyle? Surprise, surprise. I'm not surprised. He's been like that always. But there's like, why would certain politicians? Oh, it's just Slick Willie. Oh, it's just him. But others, they were spotted at Burger King.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But this is going to be fun.
Yeah,
this is going to be fun. And then they've got like their TMZ tours where you can go and take a tour of celebrity houses. But yeah, they'll take that's like, if we go to TMZ, Jason, I can guarantee you we don't know who half the celebrities are.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Like Little Uzi. Who is Little Uzi?
Well, I know who Little Uzi is. But there can be like exit 302 South, ! Comma, semicolon, was arrested.
That's like an actual name, isn't it?
I don't know.
Sounds
if
like
it's not, then we should take it up. Exit 203. I'm from the Northeast side.
Yeah, man. It's
Here we go.
305.
Heather Locklear, romance with Lorenzo Lamas getting serious.
Who's that? Lorenzo Lamas.
Who is Lorenzo Lamas?
I don't know who that is.
He's a very famous old actor.
Really?
Yeah.
What he's in?
Let's see, Scarface.
Okay.
He was in like Grease 2. He's in a lot of stuff. And then Heather Locklear.
Oh, yeah. I've seen him before. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that Lorenzo's kids and grandchildren went over to Heather's mansion in a gated community in Thousand Oaks.
Wow. That sounds very...
Katy Perry, police have launched a sex assault probe.
Man, I don't know about that.
Kanye West, France gives him the kiss off.
France?
He doesn't have a kid named France.
No.
But just actually France.
Now, did you say Kanye West or P. Diddy?
Kanye West.
So I read yesterday that Kanye West has a list of all the people who have betrayed him that he's published. And on that list, is all these different random celebrities, including Harriet Tubman and Patrick Starr from SpongeBob.
Well, what did Harriet do to Kanye?
That's what I want to know.
Was it the ghost of Harriet Tubman? Kanye, you're not a good person. That's right. That's right, Harriet.
Yeah, right. I don't get it. I'd like to find out more about that.
There's already some TMZ DC stuff on TMZ.com.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They found somebody with a hooker?
Mm-hmm. Here you go. Insecure star Jay Ellis. It's Coachella over when you got to think about it.
Coachella. $2,000 a ticket.
Jay Ellis says aging out of Coachella is real and the warning signs come fast. We caught up with the Insecure actor out of LAX Monday and hit him up with a question plenty of 30 and 40-somethings are quietly asking themselves. When are you officially too old for the annual music festival? I think you're too old when you got to think about going to Coachella, Ellis said.
Or if you have to take your Prilosec with you.
Yeah, you're actually planning. All right, we're doing this and this and this and waking up at this time.
I better plan on heartburn.
Mm-hmm. Major League Baseball scores when we get back.
Now, why would I ever stop doing this? others making records you just don't get. I tour around the world from London to the Bay. It's Hammer Go, Hammer, hit the hammer, yo.
News now.
Charges have been dropped against a 17-year-old in Taylor County accused of manslaughter. According to the Taylor County Sheriff's Office, Trenton Williams was arrested a little over a week ago in connection with an incident that claimed the life of 47-year-old Brandy Collins. He was charged with manslaughter, child neglect, and burglary in connection with the incident that occurred Saturday evening and claimed the life of 47-year-old Brandy Collins, according to the Taylor County Sheriff's Office. A press release from Zellman Law says police re-interviewed witnesses and reviewed new evidence which led to the charges being dropped. After reviewing cell phone video taken at the scene, the state attorney decided there was insufficient evidence and dismissed the case. This is Rachel Lene with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at McLemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Golden. It's a tad chilly out there for some this morning, but still comfortable in those mid to upper 50s. There is some patchy fog in spots, but it will be a clear morning for the most part. Highs by the afternoon will be in the upper 80s once again, so today will be a lot like yesterday. The heat will continue to build until we get to those record temperatures by Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Hey, it's Shannon Young with Cross Country Mortgage. If you work hard to serve our community, whether you're a teacher, a nurse, firefighter, police officer, or first responder, or even a city or county employee, I've got some great news for you. Florida's Hometown Heroes program can help you buy a home with down payment and closing cost assistance up to $35,000, depending on where you live and work. It's a way to say thank you to the people that keep Florida running, and I'm proud to help local heroes take advantage of it every day. Don't assume you don't qualify. Let's find out together. I'll walk you through the process, show you how to combine these benefits with the right mortgage plan, and help you make that dream of homeownership a reality. Let's get started. You can reach me at 954-369-6171. That's 954-369-6171. I'm Shannon Young with Cross Country Mortgage, helping our hometown heroes find their way home.
Siri, tell me a joke. If your house is cold, just stand in the corner. It's always 90 degrees.
All jokes aside, the trained professionals at Mac & More Systems are serious about Apple products. For all your Mac repairs, call Mac & More Systems at 894-3622. 894-3622.
Hey man, have you heard the sound? The Talco Jewelry's the best in town. So rings, diamonds, earrings, bracelets, and more. And Talco Jewelry Store.
Add some sparkle to your life this spring and head over to your favorite neighborhood jeweler on Appalachian Parkway, where we've always been. This April, Pentalta is offering up to 40% off all diamond jewelry. Yes, you heard that right. All diamond jewelry, crosses, bracelets, earrings, and rings. Everything you love at prices you will adore. Only for a limited time. Visit us today to find the perfect piece to shine on all seasons. Sing along with us, and we'll see you at Pentalta.
Pentalta Jewelry, Pentalta Jewelry, Pentalta Jewelry, home of the real nice guys.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water, we are warming homes and fueling industries. And behind every service, there's a dedicated team. They're your neighbors, friends, and family. We are connected, and together, we are stronger. Day and night, rain or shine, the City of Tallahassee Utilities.
Broadcasting live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios, this is The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3, Tallahassee's morning show.
Hey, everybody, it's time for a little Major League Baseball action and the scores from last night's games. Let's head off to Baltimore, where the Diamondbacks take out the Orioles 4-3. Diamondbacks improved to 10-8 on the season. It was the Tigers over the Royals 2-1 up in Detroit. It was the Nationals over the Buccos 5-4. Nationals improved to 8-9 on the season. It was the Redlegs over the Giants 2-1. Cincinnati is now 10-7 on the season. Cubbies over the Phils 10-4. Cubs with 15 knockers in the game. Cubs improved to 8-9 on the season. Phillies dropped to 8-9. It was the Halos over the Yanks. Oh, damn, Yankees 7-1. Halos get 12 hits in the game. Yankees managed 5. It was the Marlins down by the Bravos, giving up 3 in the bottom of the 8th inning as the Braves take out the Fish 6-5. Braves improved to 11-7 on the season. Twins blanking the Bo Sox 6-0. Bo Sox fall to 6-11 on the season. It was your Tampa Bay Rays taking out the Chicago White Sox up in the south side of Chicago 8-5. Rays now 9-7 on the season. Chicago 6-11. Brewers down by the Blue Jays 9-7. Guardians walked off by the Cardinals in 6-5. Redbirds improved to 9-8 on the season. It was the Rockies down by the Astros 7-6. Rockies now 6-11 on season. Astros improved to 7-11. Athletics over the Rangers 2-1. Metropolitans down by the Dodgers 2-1, and this final score with that. And the San Diego Padres over the Seattle Mariners 4-1. San Diego wins their 6th in a row, improved to 11-6 on the season. Take game 1 of the Vedder Cup. The Vedder Cup.
Eddie Vedder.
Mm-hmm. Seattle. Grunge.
Yeah, man, the home of grunge.
So when the Padres and the Mariners play, they play for the Vedder Cup. So we'll see who wins that this season. Man, the Dodgers, Jason.
Oh, man, what a game.
13-4 on the season now.
That pitcher last night.
The Trennan.
20 straight batters.
They retired?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Incredible. And Shohei, how can you not like Shohei? He's got a 48-game on-base streak? 48 games?
Yeah, on base. Okay. Oh, yeah, because he gets walked over.
That's crazy.
Going back to last season. So those records do carry over. Like Joe DiMaggio. His streak.
Yep.
That's something.
Isn't it, though? He's so exciting to watch. And how his numbers are very comparable to Babe Ruth's.
Because he is.
Very interesting. I didn't know Babe Ruth was that good of a pitcher, honestly.
Yeah. Fantastic pitcher.
Guess so.
Yeah. That they just, when he went over to the Yanks, they're like, hey, we want you to just hit. Okay. And eat hot dog. Okay. And hang around with a bunch of women that wear flappers. Okay.
And drink booze.
Okay. And we're going to give you like $100,000 a year. Okay. And here's all these endorsement deals that we have lined up for you where you can make more money than anybody. Who was it that, was it Babe that said, you're making more money than the president? I had a better year.
Yeah.
Was that him?
That was him, yeah.
I wonder if that's an actual quote or just something. Because that's pretty sophisticated.
He was talking about that polecat Calvin Coolidge, see?
But that's pretty sophisticated for one of his jokes.
Sure.
So did he actually say it, or was that just in like the Babe Ruth story?
I think it was in the John Goodman movie, just for effect.
I think it was in all of them.
Was it really?
How many Babe Ruth movies have been made?
Not enough. I love that Babe movie with John Goodman.
That's one of the worst.
Oh, it's so good.
One of my favorites is the William Bennick's, the Babe Ruth story, 1948. I mean, like 2 years after he died, they had the movie.
Oh, yeah?
Out about him, yeah. Yeah. So Babe Ruth, the movie in 1991. Oh, that was awful. The Babe, 1992. The Babe Ruth story, 1948. Film appearances. Can you name some movies that he's been in? Cameos or portrayals?
No way.
Well, of course, the most famous one, 1993 movie.
Oh, Sandlot.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when he was alive, I thought you meant. You talking about after his
after his death.
Wow, man, how many movies have referenced him like that?
Yeah.
Man,
A Love Affair, the Eleanor and Lou Gehrig story, 1977. He was also in that. And then documentary Babe Ruth premiered in 1998. Happy Jackie Robinson Day.
Nice.
Today is where all the teams will wear 42 on the back of their jerseys. And I think this is a wonderful day. And this morning when I was looking through what hats to wear, I was like, I know Jackie Robinson Day is close. Should I wear my Jackie Robinson Padres hat? And I was like, no, it's got to be this weekend. But no, today.
It's weird.
Well, I don't know if they're celebrating today, but today is Jackie Robinson Day.
So today's Jackie Robinson Day, the anniversary of the Titanic, and Tax Day.
So you know why it's, oh yeah, Happy Tax Day.
Happy Tax Day to you.
Yeah. Do you know why this is Jackie Robinson Day?
Let's see.
It's not his birthday. It's not the day that he passed away at only 53 years old.
Today's the day he was allowed to be in the majors.
No, today's the day that he broke in.
Right. Broke into the majors.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He had already been playing with Montreal and playing with others, but today was
right.
his first start at first base. Didn't do too well when he came up. Didn't do too well.
He was a great player, though.
Yeah.
A lot better than folks realize.
Yeah. And that what he just had to endure.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
That now with Jackie Robinson movies, 42 is just so unrealistic.
Oh, I know.
Oh, the baseballs are flying at like 200 miles per hour in that movie. But the one that I like is the Jackie Robinson story. You know who played Jackie Robinson in the Jackie Robinson story in 1950? Jackie Robinson.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm. He played himself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, thanks, Mr. Ritchie. I'm going to go out and have myself a great time out there playing ball.
How was
distinct voice Jackie had.
How was his acting skills?
It's good to watch just because you're like, man, there's Jackie Robinson trying to act.
Oh, wow.
Jackie Robinson trying to act by playing himself.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's tough now.
And I'm sure that it was heavily censored.
Oh yeah.
Well, Mr. Director, they didn't actually use those kind of words to me. I said, we got to put it in because everybody's got to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
1950s getting past the senses there.
Right.
But yeah, 42. Yeah. 2013 is when that came out.
Yeah, that's great.
Now Harrison Ford did a really good job as Branch Rickey in that story.
So good.
Like, honestly, the first time I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, that's Harrison Ford.
I know. It didn't even look like him.
I mean, he's got the caterpillars as the eyebrows. But there's they took a lot of
liberties.
Yes.
Yeah.
With that. And then also, the CGI with the baseball. It's just like, my God, they're throwing they don't even throw like that in the current major leagues.
Right.
Like then going back to there. And I wish that the one thing they had hit on was like the night games in Brooklyn.
Right.
So some of the first night games in Brooklyn, they gave the Dodgers these bright satin, light blue jerseys to wear. Satin.
Show up better under the lights.
Show up better under the lights. Jason turns off my mic so I can clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
He clears his throat.
That's funny stuff.
But I will watch 42 today.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
There's just not a ton of them that are. I don't even know if I could find the Jackie Robinson story streaming.
Probably not.
But you should watch it. It's pretty good.
I'd like to watch that.
And I like it just because of just watching the old jerseys. I mean, Chadwick Boseman also did a good job.
Yeah.
But there was just a lot in that movie. There was just a lot. It was like watching Red Tails by George Lucas about the Tuskegee Airmen.
Oh, okay.
And that there was just a lot of it's just a popcorn movie.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't delve into a lot of that. But Branch Rickey, very wise man.
Very much. And took a lot of chances to do what he did, at a time where you'd have been ostracized.
He wanted to win.
Right.
He wanted to make the Dodgers a winner, and he did. And they've really never looked back. Well, except for the 80s and 90s and 2000s. And then up until recent.
Up until Shohei.
In the 60s. And until they just got a ton of money and started just buying everybody. But he didn't care. As long as they can go out there and play, then if you're not as good, as this guy coming up from the Kansas City Monarchs or the Indianapolis Clowns or the Pittsburgh Crawfords or the Homestead Grays, or I could go on with the teams. I can't. I don't think I could. I could probably name all of the Negro League teams.
Well, it was certainly an injustice that all the talent was sitting there in the Negro Leagues and being ignored.
Josh.
Yeah, exactly. Who would have dwarfed everybody's numbers?
Josh would have been. We would have stadiums.
That's
everything
right.
named after Josh.
It wouldn't be Babe Ruth. It'd be him.
Mm-hmm. And everybody, but he was a drunk. Well, wouldn't you be too?
And Babe Ruth wasn't.
Yeah. He was the Black Babe Ruth.
Yeah, and see, I feel like
everybody's like, oh, Josh, he drank a lot. He was pissed off.
And there was probably a lot of
sorry, mom.
A lot of jealousy among the white players of the majors. They didn't want all that talent coming in and competing with them, making them look bad.
Just like Ricky said, be better.
Yeah,
or even the Dodgers manager.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your job. Your job is to be the best. If there's somebody better, we're going to have them.
That's right.
Josh, yeah. You know how old he was when he passed?
39.
35.
35, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Young man.
Very young man. All right, I'm going to get back to the Social Kitchen TLH food segment. You don't have the debate that we were having on the text?
What debate is that?
You messaging the text group at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, about the ahi tuna steak? Look, that's the best meat.
Hold on. Don't give anything away.
Okay.
Do you want to have the debate?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really like debating, but yeah.
No, we're debating with Terry.
Yeah.
Because he's not awake. Be right back.
Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance.
The upper 80s once again, so today will be a lot like yesterday. The heat will continue to build until we get to those record temperatures by Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
This time of year, we enjoy spending time outdoors in this beautiful North Florida climate until a mosquito attack begins.
Paul's Termite and Pest Control can help you take your yard back. We have an affordable program to help keep mosquitoes away. And our program even helps with other pests like ticks.
Mosquitoes are a nuisance to you, and by carrying diseases such as heartworms, they can be harmful to your pets.
Learn more about how Paul's can help protect you, your family, and your pets from mosquitoes. For the elimination of termites, pests like mosquitoes,
and a greener lawn too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
Do you want to take your yard back by having a green and pest-free lawn?
At Paul's, we understand the unique needs of your North Florida lawn, which is why we developed a program to address those concerns.
Our treatment program includes inspection, treatment, and education on best practices for optimized results while remaining environmentally conscious. An added benefit is that our lawn treatment is flea suppression, so having a greener lawn can help protect your pets too. For a greener lawn and the elimination of fleas too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
On the front lines, fighting the insanity of the woke, it's Matt and Brett Doster with America in View.
Matt, Florida has become the world leader for freedom, and I love being in the studio with you every week where we are reinforcing the conservative movement with truth, the Constitution, and a little redneck common sense. We're waking the woke.
That's right, Brett. We enjoy talking politics and what's going on in the world. We're bringing our take on the issues, doing our best to fight for freedom.
So tune in every Friday at 4 p.m. on Real Talk 93.3.
When I get home from work, I'm ready to relax. So I call Swain Pools and Spas and put my pool in the back. I call Swain Pools and Spas. Now I'm soaking up the fun when I want to.
Swain Pools and Spas is your pool and spa everything store. Swain sells them, Swain repairs them, Swain renovates them, Swain services them. Swain even has pool and spa supplies. And they'll test your water too. Nobody, and I mean nobody, knows more about pools and spas than Swain. Almost 40 years of quality, reliability, and service. Look for the big Swain sign on Tharp Street. Call them at 386-7113 or online at swainpools.com.
Call Swain Pools and Spas. You'll be soaking up the fun when you want to. Swain Pools and Spas. Barry knows cool, he's keeping you comfortable. Barry knows cool, you can put him to the test. Barry knows heating and air conditioning, keeping you comfortable. is what Barry does best.
No matter how busy life gets, your home is the place where your family and friends show you they care and celebrate with you. That's why the professionals at Barano Heating and Air Conditioning always make sure your home is comfortable. Just like those who matter to you most, Barano will always be there for you.
This is Tyler from Barano Heating and Air. Now you can schedule an appointment, purchase or renew your service agreement, or pay your bill from your mobile device. Any day, anytime, anywhere. When you turn to the experts at Carrier and Barano Heating and Air. Online at baranoac.com.
Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Isn't just a show. It's a community tradition. Welcome back to the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3, where Tallahassee comes together every morning.
Now time for the Social Kitchen TLH
Food segment.
Thank you, Chief Jones. Make sure you go see our friends at Social Kitchen TLH off Cary Forest Parkway, right in that little shopping center right behind the Cornerstone Church. Can't miss it. Over to the left, over by the Ology and over by the paint place. Go in there and get your food all ready. They'll get it all prepared for you, and go buy some paint and go cook out this weekend. Jason, I'm going to ask you a very serious question.
Uh-oh. Let's hear it.
What is a steak?
What is steak?
What is a steak?
That's like asking, what is truth?
I'm not saying what is a steak. What is steak?
A cut of meat.
And?
Cut of meat from an animal?
And?
I don't know. Tasty?
So just a cut of meat?
I think, to me, a steak is just a cut of meat from an animal. Could be obviously a cow, could be a bison, could be a ham.
Okay. Now, can we change that over to the aqua world?
Yeah, that's why we say ahi tuna steak.
Mm-hmm. Swordfish.
Plus, the steak is kind of reddish, like red meat is. It's got the texture similar. So
steak is exclusive to red meat?
No.
And then they've just kind of tagged on at the end?
No, I don't think exclusive to red meat.
Name types of steaks, different, like what kind of beef and,
I don't know, man. Angus? You got.
Like cow. Like what others? Where can you have steak?
Antelope.
And yes, antelope steak is delicious.
Moose steak.
But you know what? Antelope, it gives you the runs.
Oh, it does? I like that. Because they run fast. They say that barracuda steak is quite good. I'll never try it. Barracuda look scary.
I would eat it, yeah.
Also, marlin steak is supposed to be really good and also supposed to be kind of similar to the consistency of like a filet.
Okay.
I would love to try some good marlin.
You know that a Boston butt is actually a steak?
Yes, love Boston butt.
I was not familiar. I didn't know that until a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
That I just thought a Boston butt was just a big old butt.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's a steak. And of course, you have your pork steak.
Pork steak for sure.
Pork steaks are delicious. Those are really good. Blue Water Cooking, one of the best in the world at cooking some pork steaks.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you've got your lamb steak.
Right.
You got a lot of stuff, but also you've got your tuna steak.
Love that tuna steak.
And I am eating a lot of ahi tuna steaks. Well, I shouldn't say I'm eating a lot. I've had it for 2 days. And I want to eat it every day.
Mm-hmm.
I am air frying it.
It's so good for you, man.
I am just seasoning up using my hardcore seasoning, or hardcore carnivore black, which is SPG and charcoal, and just putting it in for a little bit and just searing it in the air fryer.
Love
then
it.
Putting it over some microwaved rice.
Love
Literally in 5 minutes, I'm eating my steak.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who else loves it? My dog.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't eat it like every day, right?
Sure you can.
I can't know.
People in Hawaii do it all the time. Look how thin they are. They do. There's a reason why Jesus told his disciples to eat fish. It's so good for our brain.
They're not thin.
Hawaiian people?
No.
Shoot.
They ain't eating like nice little slices of tuna.
Filipino people. Find me one obese person in the Philippines.
I could probably find you a ton.
Shoot.
Ham steaks.
I like ham steak. Okay.
Today's like National Spiral Cut Ham Day also, which is weird because you think that would be around. Well, I guess it is around Easter because when the Easter fluctuates.
I guess we're in Easter season, technically.
Easter season.
Yeah.
There was like another Easter Monday or there was another Easter Sunday or Easter Monday. I was like, come on, guys. You're milking this.
Yeah, it's weird to me now.
Everybody just get together on the same page. But I'm really enjoying these tuna steaks. I found a place that has some very good prices on them. Wild caught ahi tuna. And I'm like, okay, you didn't need to put the wild caught in because I don't think there's many tuna farms with as massive as those.
I would think not. 600-pound fish in a tank.
Yeah. But it's so good. And I don't put anything. Well, I put hot sauce on the rice yesterday just because I was out of wasabi.
Hot sauce on rice. Wow, that's interesting.
Well, I like wasabi. If I'm doing tuna and rice, I want to have a little wasabi or a little hot mustard. I want to have a little kick. But I was out of wasabi, so I was like, well, I'll just use this hot sauce. It was like a garlic hot sauce, like a wing sauce.
Sure.
And just put a little bit on the rice. Yellow rice is what I did. Dude, bro.
I don't like yellow rice.
I love yellow rice. Pork chops and yellow rice is my favorite meal.
Weird.
Like whenever I did something good, Mom would make pork chops and yellow rice for me.
Oh.
And now 90-second yellow rice. Put it in the microwave, rip off the corner, then put it in the microwave. 90 seconds later, you got nice rice.
Very nice. Okay.
Because I always cook too much rice.
Yeah, everybody does.
And then I'm always like, I need to eat the rest of this.
And you can't let it sit in the fridge too long. It'll develop that ricin. It'll be poisonous. You know?
I don't do you let anything sit too long?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
do? Like leftovers?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like leftovers after you go out to dinner?
There's stuff sitting in the back of the fridge right now. I won't even open.
There's stuff sitting in the back of the fridge that voted for Obama?
Right. Totally different administration. Yeah, really. I won't even dare smell it. Sometimes I'll even take the Tupperware and I'm like, that's going straight in the trash.
Oh, yeah. I've done that before.
I'd love to keep that Tupperware, would love to, but look.
Yeah, I ain't opening that. I think so many of us do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
these poor garbage men, the things they have to deal with. They're probably like, hey, what's in this Tupperware? Oh, my Lord.
Ain't nobody open up.
You don't think so?
No, there's nobody.
I wouldn't
do that stuff.
I wouldn't.
And it's like going out like right before boating season just getting kicked in and everything. And you go out and you reach in the back of the boat and you're like, oh crap, my cooler's still in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize that you left some stuff in the cooler.
And that beer's all warm now.
Well, then not only the beer, you might have left like a pub sub in there. And the whole inside it's like a cave. It's got stalactites and stalagmites of mold in there.
And the mayonnaise just oozing from the sub.
Oh, I'll just put it.
Gross. Oh, my God.
You'd lose some weight.
Yeah, you would. You get some food poisoning.
There's our new weight loss.
There you go.
6-month-old pub subs.
But
you're going to open that up. You're going to be like, oh, boy. Need to get some bleach. Go get your gallon of bleach and just scrub it out. And then you dump your ice right in.
That's rough, man.
It's like, yeah, I want some bleach ice, please.
Yeah. But about that tuna steak, I'd recommend anybody try it. It's really delicious.
Yeah, you don't have to cook it. Just take it out of the package, just carve it up and eat it.
There you go.
But it's just better just seared a little bit. You want that medium ultra rare. Just have a little sear on the outside, which I did. One of the corners got a little too much. It's just tough.
It gets too tough now if you overcook it, yeah.
But I love me some tuna. Be right back.
Swing into fun at the golf club at Summerbrook. And now Summerbrook is even better. We've just added brand new golf carts. And we're excited to announce that pool membership season is here. Our luxurious and relaxing pool is ready for family days or just kicking back poolside with friends and your favorite beverage. Membership gives you access to the pool all season long. Visit the golf club at Summerbrook or call 894-4653. Online at theclubatsummerbrook.com.
Hey, everybody, it's Ed Dean along with Roger Henderson, also with FloridaDaily.com. Just want to remind you, daily 4 to 6 in the afternoons right here in Tallahassee on Real Talk 93.3 FM. Roger, it is literally the 2 fastest hours anywhere in afternoon talk radio.
And if you think the country's going crazy, we'll help you make sense of it all.
Oh, yeah, we'll try to make some sense of it. Again, Monday through Friday in the afternoons, Ed Dean, Roger Henderson on 93.3.
Stay tuned for more of the Greg Tish Show live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios after this town hall news break on Real Talk 93.3 WVFT, Gretna, Tallahassee.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. The next round of U.S.-Iran peace talks could, according to President Trump, happen soon. Over the next 2 days, to quote the president, diplomats now working behind the scenes to arrange those discussions. They could be held in Islamabad again, or perhaps this time in Geneva. The United States and Iran also reportedly have an agreement in principle to extend the 2-week ceasefire, currently due to expire in a week, in order to allow for additional diplomacy. Israel and Lebanon have been talking, engaged in U.S.-mediated discussions in Washington, their first diplomatic talks in decades. The Lebanese government hopes the talks will lead to an end to the war, which has killed more than 2,000 people in Lebanon. Hezbollah is skeptical, believing that Lebanon lacks adequate leverage. Israel continues its military campaign in southern Lebanon. It's looking to create a security zone against future terrorist attacks. Congressional Republicans forging ahead with a go-it-alone strategy for fully funding the Department of Homeland Security.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune says that Republicans will try to pass the money for ICE and Customs and Border Protection, quote, the hard way. That means bypassing Democrats who have kept DHS shut down for almost 2 months and stalled bipartisan negotiations. Thune says Republicans are instead preparing a partisan bill that they'll try to pass under a complicated, time-consuming maneuver called budget reconciliation that only requires a simple majority vote in the 53-47 Senate. Ken Lorman reporting.
A stubborn weather pattern is funneling hot air into the eastern U.S., threatening to shatter record highs. Cities like New York, Philadelphia, Atlanta experiencing the unusual April heat. Watching Wall Street, Dow futures down 41 points, and NASDAQ futures are off 24. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Here's something most people don't know. When Warren Buffett was just 13 years old, he didn't put his money into a savings account. While other kids were earning next to nothing at local banks, Buffett put $114 into a little-known investment. Today, that $114 would be worth over $15 million. And it wasn't a risky trade. It wasn't insider knowledge. It was an account that's been around since 1888. And over the last 25 years, it's averaged 29% a year. That's what happens when your money is allowed to compound. Compare that to today's savings account, paying less than 0.5%, while inflation quietly eats away at your buying power. Buffett understood early. Banks are great businesses, just not for savers. If you'd like to see what some investors call the 29% account, go now to ask29account.com. That's ask29account.com. Ask29account.com.
Your Sports Flash update on Real Talk 93.3 in Tallahassee.
The season is over for the Miami Heat. They lose to the Charlotte Hornets in overtime yesterday, 127-126. So one and done in the play-in tournament, and Miami does see their season end. David Mitchell had 28 points. Andrew Wiggins had 27. Bam Adebayo was lost in this game due to a back injury when he was tripped in the second quarter. Tyler Hero had 23 points. The NBA play-in tournament does continue this evening, and that includes the Magic being in action. They're going to be on the road for a matchup against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hockey tonight, the Tampa Bay Lightning hosting the Rangers, the Florida Panthers hosting the Red Wings. This Sports Flash is presented by Progressive. Bundle auto and home, renters, or condo insurance and save with Progressive. I'm Matt Pauley on Real Talk 93.3.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wine. Guys in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Honey, what are these mushrooms in our yard? Portobello?
Huh, let me take a look. Oh,
Shiitake.
I don't know, but our septic system is failing, and our whole yard smells like.
Should we try to cook these up and eat them tonight?
This is bad, Sheila.
Well, we better fix it soon, or we're going to be in deep.
Sheila, look, it's Crud Septic. Our prayers are answered.
Call Crud Septic Service today. Pump outs, installs, repairs, crudseptic.com. That's crudseptic.com.
Hey, no fans, our partner ISF Inc. is a national management and IT consulting firm located right here in Tallahassee, Florida, solving the future for state governments through strategy, process, and technology. As a trusted advisor for state governments, ISF knows the importance of defining a clear and detailed strategy. Our friends at ISF can help your organization create a strategy that sets you on a path to success. ISF, your business.
Bring it.
Good morning, Tallahassee. The Greg Tish Show is live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios on Real Talk 93.3.
Joining us on the phone, our good friend, the Commissioner of Agriculture and Consumer Services, Wilton Simpson. Good morning, brother. How are you?
Good morning, Greg. I'm doing well.
One of the things that I wanted to talk about with you this morning, well, one, the building is just, it seems like it's just moving at such a very fast pace with the building going up on Capitol Circle Southeast.
They are doing a great job, and we're getting excited now that I think they poured the fourth floor.
Oh, fourth.
A couple days ago. Yeah, exactly. And but it's going really well. They're doing a good job. Ajax is the one doing the contracting there, and of course Kathy Mears is riding herd over them, so they don't really have a lot of choice.
Jay Smith is like, oh, Kathy's calling.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it's just, I mean, I drove by a couple times last week and I was just like, man, it is really coming along. Even from when I was up looking at it from the bird's eye view a couple weeks ago, it just seems like so much progress is being made. And that is probably because we're not having any rain up here, and we're not having any rain in a lot of parts of the state. And we are in a severe no burn ban in most of the state. And this is where we really need to take a look at, do we need to burn in our yards or on our property right now?
Yes, sir. That's exactly right, Greg. And one last thing on our building, and I'll talk about the drought.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is going to consolidate almost all of the employees in and around Leon County. About 25% of the employees of the department will be in this new building. It's really going to bring some efficiencies to not only our system, but over the next 30 years, save us probably $80 million in not having to have leases, rents, more efficiencies, and that would not account efficiencies of employees. And so it's going to really make a big difference to the Department of Agriculture in the state of Florida. The drought that you're talking about is very, very real, and we have fires all over the state. We have amazing Florida Forest Service. Rick Dolan team is doing, again, a really good job. But this is as dry as it's been. You know, we're projecting potentially to have the worst fire season since the 98 season, which was horrendous. And yeah, so we are prepared. The good news is we've done all we can to get ready for a season like this from a state side of this.
Because you've gotten a lot of new equipment.
Yes, sir. We've gotten the helicopters. We've got 7 new helicopters. We've got 100 new dozers. We've now got less than 5% vacancy rate. When I got here 3 years ago, we had 18% vacancy rate. So we've got the personnel in place. We've got the right equipment. They've got the training and technology. And what we need now is for the general public to make sure if you see something, please call in. Please, call 911 if you need to. If you're going to burn in your backyard, and of course there are burn bans in many counties across the state. So number one, check that. But if there's not a burn ban and you're going to do those things, make sure you put that fire all the way out. Have a water hose, have the right proper equipment. Make sure you have a defensible space around your home. Clean your roof off, clean your gutters out. Make sure that things are not piled up around your house to where if a fire does break out in and around you, at least you may not lose your home. And whatever you do, and I tell our men and women of the Florida Forest Service every day this is, we can rebuild a house if we have to, or a structure. We cannot replace a life. So be safe, and really, this is as bad as it's going to get. The next 3 months are our fire season.
And I know we are the lightning capital of the United States, and lightning does cause lots of wildfires, but we humans were the leading cause of wildfires in Florida. And a lot of those are from just people trying to clean up their yard and just burning yard debris. And then something floats off in the air and you're thinking, no big deal about that. But then it just gets out of control. How quickly these can get out of control. I think that the vast majority of people just don't understand how fast these can really go. And if you've ever seen, and I've had this in the past, a little debris pile get out of control. It's just super fast. With the slightest breeze, it's moving everything around the fire.
That's right. Arson is a large. There's three major causes. Arson, what you just mentioned, the backyard fire that you don't mean to get out of control, but it gets away from you, and then lightning strikes. And of course, lightning strikes are coming, and that's part of the challenge that we have. We are so dry. All three of those are major. There are major challenges every year. We have fought 1,600 fires. I got the number late yesterday. 1,595 fires this year. In a typical year, we fight between 24 and 2,500.
Wow.
Last year, of course, we were in a drought last year. We fought 3,100 fires. This year, we're going to far exceed that, unfortunately. And the best way to help is, like you said, is do not have those backyard fires. Let's let Mother Nature give us some rain first and get our aquifer back up, and before we burn those backyard piles. It's very, very important. And again, they do get away from you so quick. And of course, it's completely innocent when people do that. Mm-hmm. But on the same hand, we're still fighting a major fire, potentially causing risk to life and property.
So your keychain just got a little larger yesterday with Jason, that Wilton received the key to Palm Beach recently. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yes, we did. Palm Beach County gave us a key to the county. Palm Beach County, and a lot of folks wouldn't know this, but it's the largest by dollar volume of any county in the state for agricultural products.
Really?
When we say that we produce 70% of all of the fresh vegetables sold on the eastern seaboard of the United States every winter, we are the breadbasket of the United States and the world during the wintertime. Western Palm Beach is where a lot of that product is grown, and they celebrate that every year. I was very proud to go down and celebrate it with them yesterday, and local farmers. And it's all of it. It's squash, it's celery, it's sweet corn, it's sugar, it's bell pepper. And we're very, very proud of what we do in the EAA and West Palm Beach and the county of West Palm. So very proud, very honored to have an award like that. I don't know that very often does folks in agriculture get that, but Palm Beach County is certainly recognizing their farmers. And Mayor Sarah Baxter called me and said, "Hey, we're going to have an award for our day," and I was proud to be there.
When you think, if you gave me 67 guesses to say where, with the stats that you just read off, that Palm Beach would probably be one of the last. I would think it's some of the panhandle counties. I would think, but Palm Beach, it wouldn't be up there because it's beach in there. But it's great learning about that from Palm Beach County and all the great agriculture that they have going on there. And congratulations. And I know you don't do this for the accolades and the awards, but this has got to be pretty special with them recognizing you and all the men and women that work in the Florida Department of Agriculture to receive this award.
It was very special. And Palm Beach County, you're right. It's not something, a lot of folks get surprised by that one. But again, very, very proud farmers, and something that, very resilient. We went through the $3.1 billion of losses here just a few weeks ago from the winter storm, all the major freeze. And so they're very, very resilient, very proud farmers. And anyways, it was a nice welcome. And by the way, I get there and I had 4 colleagues from the Florida Senate that 3 now serve on the board.
Oh, wow.
So it was kind of like a homecoming.
Oh, cool.
Florida Senate from the Senate days. So very, very pleasant visit and very, very proud heritage of agriculture in Palm Beach County.
Love it. Love it. And thank you, my friend, for calling in today. We always appreciate it. Thank you for educating us as you always do. And also I shared the website on the Greg Tish Show Facebook page so you can be wildfire ready. So you can make sure that your property is as safe as it can be. And so please follow that link and learn how to be safe during wildfire season. Wilton, I hope you have a fantastic day, my friend.
You too. You too, Greg. Right, Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Talk to you soon.
We started dancing and love put us into a groove.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold, and we've got some patchy fog this morning, but generally sunny to start. In fact, we will have a day much like yesterday. Highs by the afternoon will be in the upper 80s once more, and skies will remain sunny for most of the day, with only some patches of clouds at times. We will have another day like this tomorrow before getting to those record temperatures Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
We all have a favorite room in the house. But what if a space outside of your house could be transformed to your new favorite room inside the house? We're talking sunrooms with Leon Screening and Repair.
I hear a lot of people tell us the sunroom has become their favorite room in their house. They drink their morning coffee out there, whether it be the Easy Breeze windows or actually, going all the way to glass windows and closing it, all the way around. So you feel like you're more outside. Pretty backyard. You got your bird feeders, the birds are flying around, but you're comfortable. I can't tell how many people tell me that that's where they drink their morning coffee every single morning.
Leon Screening and Repair builds custom screen rooms, sunrooms, and outdoor living spaces that turn unused patios into the best room in your house. Find out more about all our services and get a free estimate today at leonscreening.com. That's leonscreening.com.
Injured? Call attorneys who care. Facing Brooks. Offices, Tallahassee.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
Hey, it's me, your car. That crack on your windshield? Yeah, it's not a good look. People are starting to stare.
Don't let your car be embarrassed. Call Seminole Auto Glass for fast, professional auto glass replacement. We'll fix chips, cracks, and your shattered pride.
Please, for both of us.
Call 850-539-4527 or visit SeminoleAutoglass.com today. Seminole Auto Glass, saving cars
and their egos.
One windshield at a time. Better call Seminole.
Craving something different? Discover the bold and surprising flavors of Peru at Café de Martín. From sizzling lomo saltado to savory handmade empanadas, every dish is made with heart, history, and soul. Crafted by classically trained Chef Martín himself. It's not just food, it's a trip to Peru without the plane ticket. Swing by Café de Martín today and taste the tradition. Café de Martín, authentic Peruvian, right around the corner.
No matter what printing you need to keep your business running, we can help. Hi, Jason Butera here for the Printery. Reduce your stress and give us a call. From new product brochures or posters to yard signs, postcards, even letterhead and envelopes, the Printery sets the standard in personalized service with outstanding results. We offer full-service graphic design and free pickup and delivery. The Printery, home of 36-cent color copies. If it's ink on paper, we've got it covered. Call us today, 877-6418. 877-6418.
Hey, Seminole fans, think you know your Garnet and Gold? Well, you can prove it every Friday morning at 7:15 with the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest on The Greg Tish Show. From legendary plays to unforgettable players, it's fun, fast, and packed with FSU pride. One caller, one question, and major bragging rights before most people finish their first cup of
You're back with the Greg Tish Show, where Tallahassee wakes up on Real Talk 93.3.
If your patio screens, windows, or doors are starting to look worn out, you don't always need that full replacement. Leon Screening and Repair can come in, clean it up, and make it look all new. Go to leonscreening.com. Windows and doors, repair, replacement, adjustments, sunrooms. They just talked about in the commercial. Got a patio just sitting out there? Sunroom. Screened-in porch. Take care of it. leonscreening.com. They're coming out to redo my screen porch. I got a huge screen porch.
Ooh, fancy.
And they're coming out to redo it. After I found out, after I chatted with my father, it's like, hey, when did you put the screen on out at the property where I am? When he said like 2000 and because you don't say 2000 and you'd go 2019 and so you would. So when he said 2000, I was like, oh, this is old. So they're coming out to put new screen in.
Imagine had he said 19.
That one of the things that I'm worried about. Well, one of the things that happens, like the other day, I had a little finch that was in there. I had to turn off all the ceiling fans to just make sure the little finch didn't get in there. That took me forever. Cardinal, they'll just sit there and just bite you and just you can get a cardinal pretty easy. But this finch back and forth and back and forth, and I saw his beak open like he was.
Oh, really? He was panting?
Oh, he was tired. He or she. It was tired. And finally I was like, because I had the screen door open and when it would fly there, it would go to the top and then walk around the top of the porch and then fly to the other side. And finally it got out. And I was just like, thank God. And then it left me a little thank you card yesterday. It said, thanks, dude.
Leave a little bird seed as a thank you gift.
Yeah, left a little bird seed. Well, I leave a lot of bird seed. That's why I got a ton of birds. But leonscreening.com, they can come out and help you with your screens and everything. So back when I got hacked a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I think I've figured out where it's happened, and that it was through a joint account that I have that somebody got in on that. Well, we have the Greg Tish Show X page also. I didn't realize they got into that until a couple days ago.
How's that page doing?
Oh, I never use it. That's why I just figured out like almost a month later that had been hacked.
I've been thinking about getting on X just to see what Trump's tweeting, but I hadn't done it yet.
He doesn't tweet on there.
He don't?
No. He's been off of there forever. He has his own like platform.
So when people post those screenshots of his tweets, that's not from X?
No, that's from his.
He has
his own social media platform.
What's a Truth?
The Truth thing.
Truth Social or whatever.
Yeah,
I did not realize that.
So I found it. And then the only reason I found out that the Greg Tish Show page had been hacked about a month ago is because they started following me.
Who did?
The Greg Tish Show. Started following me on X.
And so, you didn't do that. So yeah.
I was like, why did I start following me? So I went, and then there was, of course, ads all over the page for to go to these certain sites.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, okay, I need to get this back. So I got it back. I am right now going through unfollowing all these people that this account this person, this hacker started following.
How many followers does that account have?
Well, I don't have many followers. Or how many followers? 1,200. But following 22. So because most like the Greg Tish Show account, we don't follow that many people. On Instagram, we don't follow many people on the Greg Tish Show Instagram account because we don't want everybody to get lost in a thing. So I'll follow like the City of Tallahassee, CDA, like that, but don't follow a lot of people. Use that on my personal account. I don't follow anybody in there. But on the show page, I like to keep the numbers down because also it doesn't muck up your whole, you'll see a lot of people on X or a lot of people on Instagram. They follow like 10,000 people, but they only have like 2,000 followers. That's just too much. That's just too much. So, but got that. And it was really quick to kind of get that back also. I was really surprised on how quickly I was able to get that. But they changed the name. I was Anna or something.
Anna.
Yeah. And, but it was pretty quick to get it back. And I think it's because I had the blue check mark on mine. But I mean, like with Facebook, a day that I got everything back.
That's nice.
But, Patty's Playhouse. Yeah, let me follow that. But yeah, it was very frustrating.
No doubt, man.
Here we go, Jason. I'm going to read you a list.
Read it.
These are the best country songs of all time.
Oh, Lord.
These are according to Sirius. These are the top country songs of all time.
So they're Sirius XM? Okay.
Here we go. Number 10. As I walk down the streets of El Paso. That's not even close to how that song goes.
Marty Robbins?
Marty Robbins, 1959 at number 10.
El Paso City.
Oh, is that how it goes? Yeah. Oh, I was doing the streets of Laredo.
Across the Rio Grande.
I was singing the streets of Laredo for the streets of El Paso.
Bobby Bear, nice.
Number 9 from 2010, Jason Aldean, Dirt Road Anthem.
Ugh.
At number 9. I knew these are going to get some news from you. These are the greatest country songs of all time. Jason Aldean, number 9. Number 8. Doom, 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 doom. Trailer for sale or rent. Roger Miller, King of the Road, 1965.
I've never liked that song.
I love that song, but I wouldn't put that as one of the top country songs of all time.
Nor would I put Dirt Road Anthem, though.
Well, here you go.
If you put Dirt Road Anthem, you got to put Roger Miller.
Number 7. I think this really helped country music explode into the mainstream in the 70s. Devil Went Down to Georgia, Charlie Daniels.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlie played guitar and bass on Bob Dylan's Nashville Skyline album.
That he played bass.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he sang.
Yeah. Charlie Daniels was incredible. Folks don't know how good of a musician he was. Man, pull up Austin City Limits, 1975, Charlie Daniels Band will blow you away.
Number 6, 1980, George Jones.
He stopped loving her today.
He stopped loving her today. Number 5, 2011, Eric Church, Springsteen.
Weird choice.
At number 5. At number 4.
Wait a minute. It put the Eric Church song before He Stopped Loving Her Today?
Yeah. I did this. I just did this to trigger you.
Yeah, this is rage bait stuff.
Number 4. I do not agree with this either. 1974, Dolly Parton, I Will Always Love You.
Disagree.
It was not a huge hit.
No, it's horrible. A pop song.
It was not a huge hit. That it became famous with Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, Dolly did that? Yes. And it was not that big hit.
And she wrote it for Porter Wagner. Yeah. I'll be danged if any of those people even know who Porter Wagner is.
He had some nice costumes.
Yeah, he did.
Number 3, 1957, Johnny Cash.
Walk the Line?
Nope.
Ring of Fire?
Mm-mm. That was later.
Don't tell me. Get Rhythm?
Mm-mm. That was earlier. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Folsom Prison?
Folsom Prison Blues.
I didn't realize that.
Number 3, Folsom Prison Blues. All the Johnny Cash songs happens to be my favorite.
It's such a cool to like song.
Well, actually, Sunday Morning Coming Down is my favorite.
Great
Johnny
song.
Cash.
That's a great song.
Number 2, 1961, Patsy.
Crazier, I Fall to Pieces.
Crazy,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Numero uno, according to this. And I gotta agree with this. I'm agreeing with their number 1. I don't know if you will, but okay. I'm agreeing with theirs. 1990, right? The biggest country star of all time.
Oh, I know this one.
What is it?
Friends in Low Places.
Friends in Low Places.
Yeah.
Garth Brooks, 1990. I have to agree with that.
It's a big song.
That's a huge. That took country music to where I don't think anybody in country music ever knew that country music could go that far.
Mm-hmm.
That what Garth did to country music was huge. I mean, I was listening to country music in the 90s because of Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
1994, I loved listening to country music. Of course, I was listening to Weezer and Green Day, and well, it was 95.
Yeah.
But 94, I was all about country music.
Sure.
Now, you could put on modern country music right now. It's like, who the hell is this?
Right.
Why is he rapping?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. We've come a long way since Vern Gosdin.
We have. Be right back. Steve Stewart, Tallahassee Reports.
News now.
A Greensboro elementary PE teacher was arrested Monday after being involved in a physical altercation with a student 2 weeks ago. Edward Wayne Lee II, 54 years old, was taken into custody on a warrant for a child abuse charge in connection to the incident that happened Tuesday, March 31st at the elementary school. Since his arrest, he has been suspended without pay. Lee II's arrest on Monday comes after deputies responded to Greensboro Elementary on March 31st in reference to a physical altercation that occurred between the PE teacher and a 9-year-old student. A further investigation revealed that Lee II was captured on the school video camera appearing to be verbally and aggressively confronting the student, standing over the student, and subsequently dragged the student across the cafeteria floor. As a result, deputies said investigators met with Lee II on Monday, who provided a sworn statement regarding the incident just before being arrested and transported to the Gadsden County Jail. This is Rachel Lene with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at MacklemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold, and it's a tad chilly out there for some this morning, but still comfortable in those mid to upper 50s. There is some patchy fog in spots, but it will be a clear morning for the most part. Highs by the afternoon will be in the upper 80s once again, so today will be a lot like yesterday. The heat will continue to build until we get to those record temperatures by Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Pinch a Penny Pools has 12,000 square feet of hot tubs, over 20,000 gallons of tub capacity to choose from. That's 4,620,000 cubic inches of hot tubs. But if you don't want to take my word for it, check them out yourself. Pinch a Penny Pools and Spas, locally owned, and the easiest way to find relaxation at home.
Just to call away. 222-7722. AC and electric is what we do. Service, repairs, and installation too. 222-7722. Parker Services. Comfort's just a call away.
Is your home ready for anything? At Parker Services AC and Electrical, we do more than just keep you cool. We keep your whole home running smoothly. From AC maintenance and duct cleanings to whole home generator installations, we've got everything you need for comfort and reliability. Join our Peak Performance membership to keep your HVAC system in top shape and catch issues before they turn into costly repairs. And with a reliable generator, you'll never be left in the dark again. Call Parker Services today, where comfort is just a call away.
Parker Services. Comfort's just a call away.
Florida license number CMC 050334 and EC 1301240.
This is Thomas Dickens from the Law Office of Marie Maddox. I'm a combat veteran and a former JAG. I've fought for our country, and now I fight to get you your back wages. If your boss has ever shorted your paycheck or withheld your overtime, you need to call me now. 850-383-4800. 850-383-4800. Or find us online at MaddoxLaw.com. Offices in Tallahassee.
Water is your home's worst enemy. It finds cracks, soft spots, and weaknesses. But not on our watch. At Gutter Solutions and Waterproofing, we're veteran-owned and built different, driven by detail and the pursuit of excellence. We install seamless gutters, underground drainage, and waterproofing systems that don't fail. Because when you live with discipline, water doesn't stand a chance. Gutter Solutions and Waterproofing. Visit guttersolutions.net. With us, it's personal.
Pay-per-view fights can ring up big bills, especially since in the Octagon there is one every few weeks. That's why the 7th Hill Tap Room right downstairs from Corner Pocket Bar and Grill carries every single fight. Plus, unlike most pay-per-view bars, there's no cover charge. And drink specials too, like $3 select domestic beers and more. And if you enjoy international soccer, 7th Hill opens early. $2 mimosas on Sundays, anyone? The 7th Hill Tap Room, 2475 Appalachian Parkway, just downstairs from Corner Pocket Bar and Grill.
From the Grassroots Coffee Studios, you're listening to Tallahassee's Morning Show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Sponsor this hour, Paul's Termite and Pest Control. If you wake up this morning and you're scared to turn the lights on because you're scared of what you're going to see scatter, call Paul's. They'll get them all. 850-386-BUGS. It's 850-386-BUGS. Call them today before noon. They'll be out today before 5 p.m. Don't be scared to turn on those lights in the morning. Paul's can help you. Been protecting Leon County for decades. Steve Stewart from Tallahassee Reports in studio with us. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Greg?
Good. I'm on your beautiful new website.
It is nice, isn't it? I think, hey, speaking of getting rid of bugs, I think we almost got rid of all the bugs.
All the bugs. Yeah, you can go subscribe today.
That's right.
Oh, you're helping an animal shelter?
Oh, yes. We got to,
Really?
This, our lab, we have Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the paper for me every morning.
Really?
Yeah, he's a retriever. So, well, he's not a golden retriever, he's a lap, but he works.
Yeah, but he goes and gets a paper.
It's amazing. Oh, yeah. And hey, it's he looks forward to it. Brings the news.
If I did that it's like, Millie, go get the paper. Millie'd be gone. She'd send me a postcard like 2 weeks later. Hey, I'm in Siberia.
One day we didn't have the paper delivered, so he went next door and got the other guy's papers. That was a problem.
Just running around looking for the paper.
I got to do something to get my treat, right?
Well,
anyway,
when you subscribe to Tallahassee Reports, $5 will go to the local animal shelter to help Zeke's furry friends.
There you go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love
all right.
Right.
Leon County School Board had an agenda review meeting on Monday, which was very substantive, and I was able to go back and look at the video. Couple things coming up, right? Halfpenny sales tax. A lot of people don't know what that is, and we're gonna have a detailed story up about it after the presentation. They got a really good presentation, two-prong approach. Right, first they looked at where they had the city come by and tell them how population growth and where it's going. All right, and the school
northeast.
There you go.
Okay,
I would say east.
Oh yeah, Jason's side. Yeah,
Southwood.
Yeah.
Okay, and so. Basically, if you look at the school districts, there's 5 school districts, and districts 1 and 2 are basically northeast and east. Okay, that's Alva, Smith, and I believe Roseanne Wood. All right, those 2 districts are the ones that are projected to have anywhere from 2,000 to 15,000 new homes in the coming years. So that's where the kids are going to be. All right. And so they basically say, this is where we need, and that's a change. You go back 30 years, and we were more of this, the city proper was, you start looking at urban schools. I mean, look at Raw and Leon and Cobb's right there, this is changing. And listen, with any change, there's issues. And not only is this changing, then you've got the areas that are not in District 1 and 2 are losing students. And so this is the sort of backdrop presentation that was given before they moved to the halfpenny sales tax. So what is the halfpenny sales tax? For those who don't know it, it started in 2000. It's been approved twice, 2000, 2012. It's a halfpenny sales tax, which I think it's 15 years. And so maybe 12 years. But this next one is projected to raise about $500 million for infrastructure projects. Okay. And so, like I said, the last time it was renewed was around 2012. This one's in my mind, is a little bit more controversial because you're raising infrastructure money and you've got a declining enrollment. I just read an article on the way here. Someone sent me in Orange County. They're closing, I think, 12 schools, laying off 200 administrators. And so now they are looking to put this on the ballot in November. And they did this presentation, and there's a number of areas they can spend this money. It's not just building a wing on Gilchrist or whatever. It's you can use it for transportation, buses. You can use it for IT, technology. You can use it for safety and security. And so I think part of the issue that the school board is wrestling with, and what I listened to was, look, when someone gives you money, you will tell them what you're going to do. But when they give you $500 million, you want dates. We're going to build a wing on Montford Middle School, and we're going to start it in this year. You know, what you don't want to hear is, well, look, here's some examples of projects that we're going to spend this $500 million on, and we'll, trust us, right? And so I think they got to get more specific on this. That's the debate that they're having. And, it's one of these things that people don't have the time to pay attention to. They're leaving it up to our leaders. And the blueprint process seems to be much more transparent in what they're actually going to do. I mean, you look back, Greg, on these projects, there was a lot of debate over the blueprint projects.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about the money that was spent. I think people can remember that debate on the gateways, the money that went to FSU. So I think we need to have the same sort of debate at the school board. Okay, we're going to spend $10 million on expanding Child's High School because what we see is these students moving here. Okay, I don't know that we're going to get that, and blueprint, as much criticism as people have, at the end of the day, you've got 12 elected officials going on record voting for what the priorities are. And I think we need to get that at the school board. So we'll continue to look at what they're, how they're going to do that. And because it's a big deal. The point on this is not, you could argue there are some people saying, look, I want to vote against the tax. All right. That's one group of people, we're losing students and I don't think they're spending the money wise enough. All right. That's probably not a voice that's going to carry the day at the ballot box here in this community. So then what you could say is, look, yeah, I understand that you're going to get $500 million. Well, let's make sure that we invest that money in areas that are going to help the community out the most. That's sort of where I want to be, because to be honest, there's not a tax increase that Leon County voters have not liked, and so you can fight about it and argue that, we shouldn't approve these taxes, but they're going to get approved. I mean, the next step is to make sure that they spend it responsibly. And so I think that's where we are with the Leon County schools.
Do you see the voters saying no?
Saying no?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're never. I mean, they've and I don't mean this. And I mean, we live in a community that thinks that taxes are going to fix problems. And, listen, there's a level of money that obviously will help solve some local problems. I mean, you raise taxes and you pave roads, you can see that. You raise taxes and build schools, you can see that. Question is, do you need schools? And so, yeah, it happens, but they're not going to, they voted for the Children's Services Council tax. City raised the property tax to spend on public safety. The majority won during re-election, right? The city voters voted to double the salaries. So, I mean, it's just throw it out there.
Get on the ballot. It's going to
get on the ballot. It's going to pass. And then the question is I think that's why you have to focus on where is it being spent.
Mm-hmm.
And so
did the issue of, you talked about Orange County earlier, did the issue of the schools that they were looking at, and let me use air quotes, looking at closing, that's a conversation that only comes up when Alva Smith brings it up. Okay.
Nobody really wants to talk about. The other point, though, that nobody really wants to talk about is the growth. The growth is on the east side of town. And there's a lot of reasons why that's happening. First of all, there's land over there, but also there's not, you look at the crime numbers and where the crime is, where there are, there are families, it's in the east and northeast, and that's just the way it is.
Our schools, that's like start building on them now, start adding that wing to Gilchrist, start adding that wing to Conley, start adding, Buck Lake Elementary.
Yeah, I think
neighborhood schools.
I think that you're going to see that if you start looking, they're going to need to build a school in the Wilani Plantation area. There was talk that the Montford needs another wing. And a
bigger road.
Yeah. And that's going to, that's coming.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen the work on that. The overpass on I-10 there is, they're working feverishly on that.
I'll take a look at it today when I'm heading to Madison.
Yeah. Check it out. And then, but anyway, I think this is all a good debate. The problem I have is the transparency and the discussion. It just seems like they don't want a lot of input. And this is something that I think business groups need to get involved with. I think that it's a lot of money, and it warrants blueprint level type transparency. And I think one thing you can disagree with what Blueprint does, but let me tell you what, because of the 12 elected leaders sitting on that board, I think that most people know exactly what's happening. And so anyway.
Speaking of a lot of money, campaign finance reports for the last quarter are out, and we're going to talk about those when we get back. Who's leading?
Races are starting to take some kind of form. You can start to see who people are popular with in terms of raising money. That's not the end all, but it's a big part of it.
Be right back with Steve Stewart, Tallahassee Reports. Go to tallahasseereports.com. Click on the big red subscribe button. Hyper-local news delivered to your house twice a month.
Here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee Weather Report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold, and we've got some patchy fog this morning, but generally sunny to start. In fact, we will have a day much like yesterday. Highs by the afternoon will be in the upper 80s once more, and skies will remain sunny for most of the day, with only some patches of clouds at times. We will have another day like this tomorrow before getting to those record temperatures Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Sunday, April 26th, it's the Big Bend Crime Solvers Music Festival at the Donald L. Tucker Center, featuring American Idol winner Jamal Roberts, live in Tallahassee. Doors open at 3:30 and the show starts at 4:30. Enjoy great music, an incredible atmosphere, and support a powerful cause, helping to keep our community safe through Crime Solvers. Get your tickets now and don't miss it, April 26th at the Tucker Center, presented by Big Bend Crime Solvers. Find out more online at bbcrimesolvers.org.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water, we are warming homes and fueling industries. And behind every service, there's a dedicated team. They're your neighbors, friends, and family. We are connected, and together, we are stronger. Day and night, rain or shine, the City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
That funky noise your car started making isn't a little thing. Ignoring it is how a $200 fix turns into $2,000 real fast. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we'll tell you exactly what it is, what it costs, and what can and can't wait. No mystery charges, just honest repair from local guys who actually do the work. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we earn our name.
Wrench Blisters Garage! Yeah, we earn our name. Wrench Blisters Garage!
Find us online at wrenchblistersgarage.com.
Not again, Florida man. What happened now?
Well, we went on spring break in Panama City. Just me and Hank, my emotional support alligator. We decided to relive the glory days like I did in 1989. First stop, Spinnaker. Swung by La Villa. Hank wanted to grab a cocktail at Miss Newby's and then take a stroll through Shipwreck Island and maybe kick the coaster on at the Miracle Strip, just like the old days.
Gosh, I didn't even know those places still exist.
That didn't stop Hank. We just checked into the sea sands and hit the beach. Next thing I know, Hank's out there riding a jet ski. I'm doing a keg stand and somebody hands me a phone.
So when did you get hurt?
Well, I went full throttle on that jet ski, twisted sideways, and pop, I blew my shoulder out.
When you're not as young as you used to be, spring break can humble you real fast. Visit Fenn Chiropractic and get straightened back out. Book your appointment online at fennchiro.com. That's FENNCHIRO.com.
Your friendly neighborhood bar and grill just got a whole lot closer to home. You can now order delicious Smitty's Tap House and Grill for delivery directly to your doorstep. Just visit Smitty'sTapHouse.com, click the order online button, and choose pickup or delivery. Enjoy Smitty's famous handmade pretzel with beer cheese, juicy pub burger, or even the amazing schnitzel sandwich, delivered fresh right to your doorstep. Support local and order online today for takeout or delivery at Smitty'sTapHouse.com, where everybody knows his name.
It's where you raise your kids, where friends become family, where every corner has a story worth telling. It's your neighborhood. At ABC 27, we share those stories, bringing you news that connects.
Let's do it.
It's the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. 850-386-8255. Welcome back to the Greg Tish Show.
Years ago, when I had the Greg Tish Show TV show, that Eric Eggers was a correspondent, was part of the show, and he was out at a fundraiser, and I don't remember who the politician was, but they didn't have any opponent, but they did a big fundraiser at the Moon, and he was interviewing the people as they were coming in. He goes, "Nothing like coming in supporting a campaign that has no opponent," and just all the elected officials laughing. Eric is one of the most talented people in our city, and we're lucky to have him. But and the reason I brought that up is I'm looking at the numbers, the most recent numbers that are come out. So Commissioner Maddox said, "Nick, nobody running against Nick."
Yeah,
and he's raised $16,000 for his campaign.
Well, you can't wait. Somebody get in the last minute.
Okay. Thank you for that. Ain't nobody going in against Nick, man. Nick's got that locked in.
Yeah,
nobody's going against. It's like somebody going up against Bill. You know.
Yeah, the thing about Nick is Commissioner Maddox is that it's a Commissioner Proctor, I understand, it's a districted area. He's been there for a while, but
Nick's got
Commissioner Maddox has got the whole county. You would think there'd be some.
That's true.
Some, just to talk about some issues, get them on the record, but
that's true.
I don't know.
But looking at these numbers, one, I wasn't aware that Commissioner O'Keefe had somebody running against him.
Yes, I think David Hawkins had run against him in the past.
And he's rated $8,000 compared to O'Keefe's $22,000. That's not a lot.
No, I think Mr. Hawkins is self-funded. I don't think he really takes a lot of donations. He's so I think again he's run before, but we'll see how that develops. I mean, obviously if you look at this, the 3 city commission races, the mayor's race has already got over $500,000.
Wow.
And so
look at Loran.
I know there's a couple points here to make on this. So first of all, this means no one else is going to get in, right? There's so much money now that is already behind a horse that someone coming in late is just not going to happen.
My gosh, Loran has raised $234,000, almost $235,000. I'll just round up. Michael Sean Faust has raised $600. Daryl Parks has raised $244,000, and Commissioner Matlow $134,000.
Yeah, so I mean, those are going to be your 3 candidates, and that's you need to get used to that. You need to go ahead and get over the issue that there's nobody there that I like. You're going to have to vote. Well, you don't have to vote, I guess. You can just let somebody else decide. But it's that race is forming. It's and it's interesting to see the dynamics. I mean, absent a conservative or a Republican, in this race, you do have some interesting things. They're all 3 Democrats, and look at this, Greg. Matlow is the left-wing progressive. All right, I don't think there's any doubt about that. Daryl Parks is the African-American candidate with a rich history. I mean, from this community. And then you got Loran Osley, who I would not call a moderate Democrat either. I mean, Daryl Parks may actually be the most moderate in this. Loran Osley, who has been elected to the state legislature and his family goes back to, hundreds of years here in town. I would think that's fair to say. So they're going to have different constituencies. And it's just going to be interesting to see one of those 3 is not going to make the runoff in November. Okay. And so which one is it? And so that's going to be that's what the race is for right now, is to see which two. And then
who can get 30%.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 33. And then, but the interesting thing on that is then in November, you're going to have it's going to be a freaking great race in November too. And so that's shaping up to really be something I think will be worth following. And I think it might be very engaging for the voters. So we'll see.
City Commission seat 3, Tom Dorzapolsky, $60,000. Talithia, $60,000. Max Hurley, $26,000. PJ Perez, $35,000. Norm Roche, $3,000.
Yeah. So this is going to be.
Excuse me, Daryl offered $400.
All right.
Okay.
So there's different tiers here. The top two, Dorzapolsky and Talithia Edwards, appear to be. I don't think anybody's going to catch them in terms of the fundraising, especially Dorzapolsky is going to raise more money. He just got in late. I think Talithia will raise more money. So they're both going to have good money to run their campaign in. The next tier are going to, it's going to be interesting. Norm Roach is a Republican. So this is really going to start diluting the votes from the top two. So you look at somebody, it will be interesting to see how many votes, if you start putting them in categories, how many votes would Norm Roach take from Dorzapolsky? Does he have enough money to get out to the Northeast? And so that's going to be interesting.
Well, or name recognition.
Or name recognition.
Yeah, name recognition.
$3,000 is not going to be enough money to get it done.
Get your name out there.
So, but you get to 15, and you can probably really cause some problems.
I don't see, but I'm not downing on his campaign, but I don't see that with Dorzapolsky being a race. And Tom, with the money he's raised, I don't see that. I see those two have risen to the top.
Yeah, the problem with that
race,
and I will tell you this, Greg, is that people, Republicans that vote, the first thing they're looking for is a Republican candidate to vote for, because they seldom get that. That's the concern that if I was with Dorzapolsky campaign, I would be worried about. Okay. The second thing on this is if you look at Talithia Edwards, who's raised this a lot of money, is the rest of those candidates are going to be taking from her, from my view. You look at Max Hurley is tied to Matt Lowe, the progressive wing. PJ Perez is definitely tied to Matt Lowe in the progressive wing. So it's just going to be those votes. Greg, I think you could get 25% of the vote and make the runoff because of the 5 candidates. Or 6. Is it 6 or 7? Is
1,
it 7?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But one, Alexander Moore's raised no money, spent no
He just
money.
got in. Yeah.
Okay, we did. Okay.
Yeah. So,
City Commission seat 5, Tiffany Hill, $8,000. Joe Kalecki, $18,000. Michael Bernard Stevens II, 0, and Diane Williams Cox, $47,000.
So this is again, I think this is one that Diane Williams Cox is going to probably she'll continue to raise money. She's done a very good job with name recognition, very good job of sort of playing on the issues, being on what I would consider the right side of the issues. And she's got a very strong following on the South side. And I think she's made some votes that are appealing to people that live on the in Midtown and North Side. So that, Kalecki, again, I think that's going to be the progressive candidate in that race. And we'll see how much money he can get. But the problem is if there's only 2 real candidates that raise money in that race, I think Diane would have a chance of winning that in August. So we'll see.
With the campaign finance reports out, I know that a lot of people have been going over those numbers. It's been interesting to see where the money is coming in from on a lot of these candidates. We have one candidate that only 35% of their, thank you, Grok, for all this information, that only 35% of the money that this candidate has raised has been within Tallahassee. 65% outside of Tallahassee.
Yeah, there's a lot of analysis can be done. It's going to take some time to run through those numbers. Not as much time as it used to take, but yeah. So it'll be good. It'll be interesting to look at those numbers also. At the end of the day, people probably don't pay as much attention to that. It's just about their message. So we'll see.
Enjoy the day, my friend. Steve Stewart, Tallahassee Reports. Listen to him tomorrow right here on Real Talk 93.3 with the Steve Stewart Show, noon to 1.
93.3.
Hey, let me tell you about my friends at Tried and True Consulting, a Seminole-owned business that specializes in payments and business solutions. Tried and True's core expertise includes card, ACH, point of sale, mobile, e-commerce, and hosted payment solutions. Tried and True will help you reduce costs and increase your bottom line. That always sounds nice. Whether you're a retailer, restaurant, licensed professional, or service industry, Tried and True is saving you money. Tried and True's expertise extends to payroll, video menu ad boards, IT services, web design, and social media. It's time to make one call and tell the competition to take it on down the road. Call Don or Joe today at 844-464-6653. That's 844-464-6653. When you do business with Tried and True, they contribute 10% of the net revenue to the battle's end. So go Tried and True today. Call 844-464-6653.
Stay tuned for more of the Greg Tish Show live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios after this town hall news break on Real Talk 93.3 WVFT, Gretna, Tallahassee.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. President Trump tells the New York Post round 2 of U.S.-Iran talks could be happening over the next 2 days. In the meantime, the U.S. military has Iranian ports locked down tight. Vice President Vance admits that many young Americans do not support the Iran war.
Addressing a Turning Point USA event in Georgia, the vice president said he understands why a lot of young voters don't love the Trump administration's Middle East policy. But he urged conservative activists who disagree with the president on the war to avoid becoming disengaged. He also said Donald Trump wants the U.S. to reach a grand bargain with Iran. The development of Iran's nuclear program remains a key sticking point. Greg Clugston, Washington.
Turning Point USA CEO Erica Kirk had to cancel plans to attend that event in Georgia following a credible threat on her life. An appeals court panel orders a federal judge to end his contempt investigation of Trump administration deportation flights.
In a divided opinion, the panel majority said Chief Judge James Boasberg abused his discretion in forging ahead with criminal contempt proceedings stemming from the March 2025 deportation flights carrying Venezuelan migrants to El Salvador. The court's majority opinion set forth that President Donald Trump's administration has a, quote, clear and indisputable right to the termination of the contempt proceedings. Ken Lorman reporting.
High winds, flooding rains, and hail have battered parts of the Midwest again, with tornadoes confirmed in Wisconsin and Iowa. Today, severe weather could stretch from Texas all the way up into the Great Lakes region. The East is in the grip of a heat wave. It may shatter high temperature records right on into the weekend. Watching Wall Street this morning, stock futures are mixed. Dow futures are down 7 points, while the NASDAQ futures are 3.5 points higher. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Hey, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries. It's a health insurance alternative at half the cost. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. While insurance companies tell you when to join, what to pay, and where to go, CHM is different. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other Christians. You can enroll, switch programs, or leave at any time. Christian Healthcare Ministries. It's a world of difference. CHM has 4 flexible programs. You can pick any certified doctor, surgeon, or hospital that you want for eligible care. So make the switch. Take your paycheck back from health insurance this year. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
Your sports action update on Real Talk 93.3 with all the latest odds from Vegas.
Braves rally from 4 runs down to be the Marlins 6-5 last night. Bryce Elder on the mound today for Atlanta, $1.68 favorite against Chris Paddock of the Marlins, 9 under the total at Truist Park. Tampa Bay Rays on the road at the White Sox today. The Rays are the $1.15 road favorite. They knocked off the White Sox yesterday, 8-5. Magic today visit the 76ers as a 2.5-point underdog. The winner will get Boston to the first round of the playoffs. The loser will play Charlotte Friday for the number 8 seed. Tampa Bay Lightning close out the regular season today. $1.25 favorite with the New York Rangers at Benchmark International Arena. 5.5 over the total. Score $500 in rewards with the GBank First Bet VSiN Trifecta. Details at vsin.com/GBank. For more sports betting news and information, go to vsin.com. Mike Sennett, Real Talk 93.3.
Find what you love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guys in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21. Progressive presents a guided meditation.
Hear the birds sing. A chipmunk nibbling on an acorn. Smell the pine needles gently falling into your living room as the breeze blows through the gaping hole in your roof. Gaze up at that broken tree branch and relax, because you bundled your home and auto with Progressive and have the peace of mind of 24/7 protection. So relaxing.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Honey, what are these mushrooms in our yard? Portobello?
Huh. Let me take a look. Oh,
Shiitake.
I don't know, but our septic system is failing, and our whole yard smells like
Should we try to cook these up and eat them tonight?
This is bad, Sheila.
Well, we better fix it soon, or we're going to be in deep.
Sheila, look. It's Crud Septic. Our prayers are answered.
Call Crud Septic Service today. Pump outs, installs, repairs. CrudSeptic.com. That's CrudSeptic.com.
Your friendly neighborhood bar and grill just got a whole lot closer to home. You can now order delicious Smitty's Tap House and Grill for delivery directly to your doorstep. Just visit Smitty'sTapHouse.com, click the Order Online button, and choose Pickup or Delivery.
Good morning, Tallahassee. The Greg Tish Show is live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios on Real Talk 93.3.
You are just in a Sugar Hill Gang mood this morning.
It ain't me.
You are playing all the Sugar Hill Gang today.
I don't pick the songs.
All their songs. You pick the songs.
No, I don't.
How about tomorrow? You can have a playlist.
What?
You do.
I don't think you really want to go there, do you?
We can go there. Finn will love it. No, Finn loves the Thursday playlist. I'll give it to you on Friday.
What?
You can have the playlist. All right, you ready?
All Waylon Jennings, just so you know.
You ready? Let's cut this commercial.
Let's do it. Wait, I got to roll here.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna cut a live commercial. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
3, 2. What if great coffee just showed up at your door exactly when you wanted it, so you never run out of coffee again? With a Grassroots Coffee subscription at grassrootscoffee.com, it does. Grassroots Coffee is special. Take 2. Grassroots Coffee is specialty coffee sourced from around the world, locally slow roasted in small batches and delivered right to your door on schedule. No more last minute store runs, no stale coffee. It's your call. Order Grassroots Coffee when you run out or never run out with a Grassroots Coffee subscription. It's easy, it's flexible, it's reliable. Go to grassrootscoffee.com, click on the coffee you want, click on subscribe and save, and then pick how many you want for delivery. Buy locally roasted, and love locally roasted grassroots. Damn, I was messing up. Sorry, everybody.
Do that word subscription again.
Subscription. I'll just do it all over. But Grassroots Coffee, you get the gist.
The gist.
We thought it'd be fun to have the little behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'll do that after the show. Grassrootscoffee.com. But seriously, go there, subscribe. Jason loves his subscription.
I do. And you know that new Sierra Nevada that he brought is
it's
it's delicious.
Good.
Really, it's great.
So good. Grassroots Coffee, made for everyone. Loved everywhere. Grassrootscoffee.com.
Mark, if you're listening, you can keep that Sierra Nevada coming on in.
Come on in. Luddite boyfriend. This is dating advice. This is get yourself a Luddite boyfriend, the biggest green flag in modern dating.
Luddite?
Mm-hmm. A Luddite boyfriend.
What does that mean exactly?
What is Luddite?
What is a Luddite boyfriend?
Luddites were 19th century English textile workers who destroyed machinery to protest labor replacing technology and falling wages. So a Luddite boyfriend is somebody that has zero internet presence.
I got a friend who's like that. He has no social media, no nothing.
Let me tell you, I'm not going out with somebody like that.
I would. It's wonderful.
Whatever, serial killer.
What?
Nah, I just watched this old TV show that came out several years ago called Swimming with Sharks yesterday. And the girl, this guy was suspicious of this girl. You have no Instagram. You have nothing online. I can't find you anywhere. Who are you? How have you gotten this job? And it turned out she was evil.
Really?
So, yeah, I'd want to see a little bit of presence. I don't want to see the complete opposite because I've dated an Instagram girl where everything was a photo shoot. And it's just, it's horrible. It's awful. I don't know how people date these men or women that have millions of followers and everything has to be about the gram. Everything's about the IG. It's miserable. It's fake. It's not real.
Yeah,
it's
said
just
it.
like the second, that's a good picture. You're done with that moment. But I want somebody to have a little bit of presence. Because if you just meet somebody for the first time, what are you going to do? You're going to Google them.
I actually don't like doing that. I'd rather not know.
I want to know if the person's been arrested for...
Who gives a rip?
Who gives a rip? You're thinking in a man's world.
You're getting to know them. Get to know them on their own merits, not what the internet says.
You need to get out of your manosphere.
Manosphere. All right, Dana.
No, I want to see. I'm going to Google. I'm going to find out if this guy just got out of prison for kidnapping.
Well, yeah, if there's anything that leads you to think that maybe you're dating a kidnapper, yeah, look it up by all means.
In recent years, having zero internet presence has become one of the most coveted traits a potential partner could possibly have. You know, the kind of person who only has one photo on their Instagram, and it's a landscape photo of a lake that they took during the Obama administration. Yeah, because that's where they buried the body.
That is not. I think that's a wonderful thing to have a picture of a lake.
But the kind of person whose YouTube history is exclusive for videos of rare fountain pen collections or clips of otters holding hands. Oh my gosh. Someone who's never once touched Twitter. They don't even know it's called X. Like Jason here. Jason, unaware of Truth Social. I think that was amazing. It comes as no surprise that most of us as adults are on their phones constantly. A 2025 YouGov survey found that 57% of American adults are spending more than 5 hours a day looking at their phones, while 32% of adults under 30 spend more than 9 hours a day looking at their screens. 4 in 10 adults under 30 also sleep with their phones in their beds next to them.
Mm-hmm. For the alarm clock.
Yeah, that's what I do that. I have mine as my alarm clock. And yes, I'm doom scrolling as I'm watching YouTube videos when I'm in bed because there's me and the dog. What's sexy about an offline partner is that they've beaten the odds. Unlike the rest of us, they're not at risk of embarrassing selfies from 2012 being unearthed by coworkers and crushes. They haven't internalized the self humor of the internet that sounds like gobbledygook.
Mm-hmm. That's true now.
Of the unrotted brain.
Yeah.
Well, you can just put everything on private. I don't have everything on private.
You don't?
Burly Mountain Man vibes is what somebody just sent me a message.
Oh, yeah, who's got that?
No, that's what this is giving off. Burly Mountain Man vibes. I'm just seeing as Burly Mountain Man serial killer vibes.
I don't know why you always go to serial killer. Why can't someone just not have a digital footprint? It'd be a good thing. My buddy who I was telling you about, literally, he lives in a world that's ESPN, text messages, and beer. That's it.
Okay.
Like there's no Instagram. He would have no clue what an X or Twitter is. And Facebook, forget it. And I'd say he's happier.
Moise Mendez told Yahoo News now trying to date somebody who has little exposure to the internet is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. People who don't regularly use Instagram may use X, or someone who boasts about deleting TikTok might be saying that on Reddit.
I like Reddit now.
I do too.
Yeah, Reddit's pretty useful.
I haven't posted once on Reddit, but I read a lot of Reddit. And the Reddit Tallahassee group. And I just joined the Camaro group.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on that. But the Tallahassee group, yeah, it's fascinating to read about that. So social media isn't enough to resist the influence it exerts in our real lives. They put in our IRL lives. Is that why would they put IRL lives?
In real life.
In real life lives?
That's just, they messed up. Yeah.
They shouldn't have put that. They just put our RLs. So I want a little bit. I don't want to ever date the Instagram girl again. But also I don't think that dating the Instagram guy, or just everything is about, it's not about the moment. There's got to be here it is, Jason. I figured it out. I'm going to go back to Kenny Rogers on this. You got to know when to hold them, and we'll modernize this. You got to know when to hold it, your phone, and know when to walk away and just leave your phone down.
Mm-hmm.
If you can find that to where you're not constantly doing something for TikTok, for Twitter, for X. And look, I post a lot.
Yeah, you do.
I know this.
Ooh, yeah. But you're good at social media, though.
But I'm promoting.
Right. Yeah, it's a marketing thing.
That it's a marketing thing.
Mm-hmm.
That you haven't seen me post a picture of me on a date in how long? Well over a year.
Oh yeah,
even longer. That's because I don't have anybody.
Maybe you should get rid of your digital footprint. You might attract more women.
How am I going to get rid of my digital footprint?
Hey man, just like a set of bricks. Just set them down,
dude.
Just drop them down, man. You carrying around that big old bag of bricks? Just drop that bag.
So when I was reading this story last night, and I thought about you always Google somebody when you first meet them.
Yeah.
I ain't getting rid of nothing, man.
How come?
Google me. I did last night, and it was wonderful.
You Googled yourself?
Yeah.
Scandalous.
Oh, come on. Everybody Googles themselves.
I know.
It's not like people are looking at me like, oh, look at him Googling himself. Of course I'm Googling myself because you know what? I want to see what negative is out there too.
Yeah. Why would there be anything negative?
Because
you're the Gregor.
Negative.
You're the host of the Gregor Tish Show.
Oh, I just got a text from somebody. Their name will remain anonymous. I'm not a serial killer, but I do have tendencies.
Female or male?
I'm not telling you.
Man.
I might tell you during the break.
You might tell me.
Of course I'll tell you during the break. We talk about so much fun stuff during the break.
Oh, sure.
We should have a show to where we just stay on. We do the commercials on radio.
Yeah.
We do it and on the app that everything runs the commercials. But on the live stream, we just have, instead of me coming in there and talking to you, we just do it over the mic.
You know, that sounds good in theory, but I'm going to lay this on you. I don't think we are all that interesting.
I think you're very interesting.
I'm not interesting.
No, but I don't think you understand how interesting you are.
No, I'm not. I truly am not.
I am truly fascinated by you.
What?
Yeah, you know how much I've adored you for so long.
This is crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
I'm not interesting.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
very dull, actually.
I'm very dull.
No.
I'm very dull. Dick Mundell's is on the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Speaking of interesting and just amazing, and do your Instagram post there. Go get yourself a big bag of Dick Mundell's. Post it on the Instagram because they'll make you famous.
Remember when people used to post where they were on Foursquare?
Good God, Foursquare.
And restaurants would give you like a discount if you checked in.
Oh my God, Foursquare. We're going back to the 1900s.
Hey, ladies.
Be right back.
Here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold, and it's a tad chilly out there for some this morning, but still comfortable in those mid to upper 50s. There is some patchy fog in spots, but it will be a clear morning for the most part. Highs by the afternoon will be in the upper 80s once again, so today will be a lot like yesterday. The heat will continue to build until we get to those record temperatures by Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Hey, no fans, our partner ISF Inc. is a national management and IT consulting firm located right here in Tallahassee, Florida, solving the future for state governments through strategy, process, and technology. As a trusted advisor for state governments, ISF knows the importance of defining a clear and detailed strategy. Our friends at ISF can help your organization create a strategy that sets you on a path to success. ISF, your vision plus our expertise brings your brilliant ideas to life. Visit ISF.com to learn more. ISF, solving the future.
Craving something different? Discover the bold and surprising flavors of Peru at Café de Martín. From sizzling lomo saltado to savory handmade empanadas, every dish is made with heart, history, and soul. Crafted by classically trained Chef Martín himself. It's not just food, it's a trip to Peru without the plane ticket. Swing by Café de Martín today and taste the tradition. Café de Martín, authentic Peruvian, right around the corner.
When I get home from work, I'm ready to relax. So I call Swain Pools and Spas to put my pool in the back. I call Swain Pools and Spas. Now I'm soaking up the fun when I want to.
Swain Pools and Spas is your pool and spa everything store. Swain sells them, Swain repairs them, Swain renovates them, Swain services them. Swain even has pool and spa supplies. And they'll test your water too. Nobody, and I mean nobody, knows more about pools and spas than Swain. Almost 40 years of quality, reliability, and service. Look for the big Swain sign on Tharp Street. Call them at 386-7113 or online at swainpools.com.
This time of year, we enjoy spending time outdoors in this beautiful North Florida climate until a mosquito attack begins.
Paul's Termite Pest Control can help you take your yard back. We have an affordable program to help keep mosquitoes away. And our program even helps with other pests like ticks.
Mosquitoes are a nuisance to you, and by carrying diseases such as heartworms, they can be harmful to your pets.
Learn more about how Paul's can help protect you, your family, and your pets from mosquitoes. For the elimination of termites, pests like mosquitoes,
and a greener lawn too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
Do you want to take your yard back by having a green and pest-free lawn?
At Paul's, we understand the unique needs of your North Florida lawn, which is why we developed a program to address those concerns.
Our treatment program includes inspection, treatment, and education on best practices for optimized results while remaining environmentally conscious. An added benefit is that our lawn treatment is flea suppression, so having a greener lawn can help protect your pets too. For a greener lawn and the elimination of fleas too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
Mary, why you bugging?
Whether you're just waking up or just driving in, the Greg Tish Show has you covered.
All right, Bird didn't know this. Bird's coming in next, talk about Playwright Festival coming on, but we started talking, and Bird mentioned something to us, Jason. I was like, no, come on in, we're talking now. So tell us, all right, before we start talking now, we're just bringing you in just to talk a little shop. So Bert Mitchell's in. We're going to talk, and Danielle, we're going to talk about the 3rd annual Playwriting Festival. It's coming up. But Bert, what you used to do radio back in the day, and you and Jason worked at one of the same stations.
Nice, yeah.
And so you did programming.
Yeah, I was
promotions director.
Promotions director. Yeah, a lot less stress. You don't get fired as quickly either.
Yeah, you got to set up a lot of tents and tables, though.
Oh yeah, a lot of that stuff. Pool parties and tailgate parties and all that stuff.
That was, but back in the heyday where this, I mean, like today, you would be setting up for, it's tax day. You would be setting up out of the post office. So they'll hand out prizes and stuff to everybody coming by, dropping off their tax returns at the post office.
Exactly. Giving them T-shirts or something like that. Yeah, absolutely. It's totally different. I don't know what the radio business is like now.
There's one locally owned radio station in town.
Okay.
And that's us.
And that's this one.
It's changed a little bit.
Yes.
Wow.
So what made you want to get, I mean, is that something that you'd grown up, that just something you wanted to be interested in? How did you get that gig?
In radio? Mm-hmm. Well, I started out in sales.
Okay.
For about 6 or 7 months, and there was a radio station that we started at WTNT. It was called WYYN. It doesn't exist anymore.
Jason, do you remember this?
I do not. I wasn't here then.
Yeah,
I know, but you know like everything about everything with radio.
Yeah, it was a positive radio station, and they played clips of these positive messages. It was like something, I would say, lead bricks. It didn't go over that well. And
Kinda
then
like,
after,
what was it? You are somebody, and people
Yes.
like you.
yes,
Mm.
all
Stuart
of that
Smalling.
stuff, all day for about 15, 20 minutes. It's fine. That's it. After that, you don't want to listen to it anymore. So after that, I got a promotions job with WTNT because they own WYYN.
Mhm.
And from there, I really enjoyed it a lot. I mean, just worked with the DJs, working with clients, setting up events, being very well organized. The old Tallahassee Mall, we gave away a car
Wow.
in the Tallahassee Mall at one time. It was fantastic. Our summer promotion
Was a
that we had.
car.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't see that. Well, one, just working with DJs, there's just not, I mean, doing live DJs, that's few and far between now.
Yeah.
I will tell you something funny, but with the historic aspect of it, if you drive down South Monroe, there's probably about 1/8 of a mile before you get to Dick Mondell's. There's a little place, and they have a U-Haul car wash on the weekends.
Mhm.
They have a barbecue across from Stereo Sales.
Yeah.
And if you look to the left of that, there's a little like ticket booth that's right there. And I've been trying to save this tiny little ticket booth. And for years, I thought maybe there was an old drive-in movie theater that was there way before our time. And that's just the remnants of the old movie theater that was there. So I took a picture of it, put it up on my Facebook group. You know, you grew up in Tallahassee, if ... And somebody said, that's not a ticket booth. That's a DJ booth that TNT, back in the day when it was a top 40 station,
Mhm.
that on either Friday or Saturday nights, they would broadcast live, and there would be a live DJ in that booth. And people would come to the parking lot, but it was called the wagon wheel.
Oh, wow.
Park in there, turn their cars to the radio station, and be able to watch a live DJ work while they're listening and dancing in the parking lot to the music. First parking lot parties.
Oh, my gosh.
But I thought about, I mean, you're thinking late 50s, early 60s, some point with that, because TNT is the second oldest station in town behind TAL. And that what an amazing wonderment that must have been to be able to go and watch somebody work live on the air. Probably smoke about 2 packs of Lucky Strikes while they're in there. That booth you probably couldn't see in because of all the smoke. But I want to save that booth.
Yeah.
And get it set up somewhere to show back then, because I thought that was fascinating. And then after the person told me, I started doing the research on it, found out that is indeed something that happened. So it's fun. Sorry, I brought Bert on to talk radio a little early. No, you're good. So that's fine. So Danielle coming in, it's like, oh, I'm late. You're not late. But I thought that was cool. But it's just I think that I have a phone book like 1948 or something, 2 stations, TAL, TNT.
Yep.
Local station. Now just one. We're the last locally owned radio station.
Wow.
That everybody else has been swallowed up. So those promotions. So if you ever want to dive back in, get with Jason. We're not giving the car we're giving away is going to be a Hot Wheels.
Yeah, right. It'll be a Toyota.
Our budget, on Toyota.
A toy Yoda.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I remember. I remember that lawsuit.
You remember that one? Yeah. The girl in Panama City.
Was that Panama City? That Hooters?
Panama City Hooters. Yeah.
Jeez,
she sued too.
So Danielle, thanks for coming. Welcome. And we're going to get into play right now. We're just having some fun. Back in the day that there was a Hooter, and I didn't know it was Panama City, but there was this Hooters that they promised that the girl that makes like the most money in the month, that she gets a Toyota. And in the end, that she got a toy Yoda
from Star Wars. Yoda.
And she sued and she won.
Yes, she won.
I don't remember what kind of car she finally ended up getting.
I don't know.
But she sued, and and the general manager or whoever, that he got fired pretty quick. But because she busted her butt. Hooters. And then to try to get the most sales, and then all right, I'm getting a car, because she, like, her story was like she desperately needed a car. Her car was breaking down all the time, and then here's your Toyota.
Oh,
that Hooters is still there too.
Is it?
I actually did a live broadcast from that very Hooters just a few years ago.
Giving away a Toyota?
No, we didn't touch that. No way.
I bet a lot of people wouldn't. Did you know he was an old radio guy?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, those were the days.
So we're going down memory lane here with Bert Mitchell talking about his promotion days when radio was king.
Bert, I bet you miss all that money you made back then too in radio.
I used to go home at night and just count it.
Sure you
just slept on it?
It took about 5 seconds, but I did count it every night.
I tell you, promotions director is the most underthanked, overworked, underpaid job by far in a radio station.
Absolutely.
That's the person that's out stringing up banners and setting up tents.
Oh, so the us, you and me.
Yeah.
The second most. Let's put it out.
No, I'm saying because the hats that that man wears, just tons of hats. Me, I'm just a talking monkey, but he runs everything behind the scenes, produces multiple shows because there's just 3 of us that work here.
Oh wow.
That we have us, and then we have the owner. We have 36 hours of live programming, which I did a Grok search on that. I said, is 36 hours a lot? And they're like, in this day and age, it's a heck of a lot.
Sure is, yeah.
That we've or 34 hours, excuse me. I don't want to boost our numbers, but we have 40 hours of local programming, 36 of it's live
every week.
Yeah,
wow.
every week.
Wow.
Every week. I mean, back in the day, you go back to when you were in 36 hours. What are you doing with the rest of that time?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Why don't we have somebody on all the time? Well, when we get back, thanks for coming down memory lane with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Danielle and Bert, we're going to talk about the 3rd annual Playwriting Festival from the Friends that with the right stuff. Love that name. Be right back.
Local news now.
Charges have been dropped against a 17-year-old in Taylor County accused of manslaughter. According to the Taylor County Sheriff's Office, Trenton Williams was arrested a little over a week ago in connection with an incident that claimed the life of 47-year-old Brandy Collins. He was charged with manslaughter, child neglect, and burglary in connection with the incident that occurred Saturday evening and claimed the life of 47-year-old Brandy Collins, according to the Taylor County Sheriff's Office. A press release from Zellman Law says police re-interviewed witnesses and reviewed new evidence which led to the charges being dropped. After reviewing cell phone video taken at the scene, the state attorney decided there was insufficient evidence and dismissed the case. This is Rachel Lene with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at McLemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold, and we've got some patchy fog this morning, but generally sunny to start. In fact, we will have a day much like yesterday. Highs by the afternoon will be in the upper 80s once more, and skies will remain sunny for most of the day, with only some patches of clouds at times. We will have another day like this tomorrow before getting to those record temperatures Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Please remember to thank all of our healthcare professionals, law enforcement, first responders, and military for their protective services. This message is courtesy of the Willis Park Hotel, proudly serving our area since 1899. It's all about meeting your needs, not just housing you. Call 229-400-9388. 229-400-9388. Come stay at one of the area's oldest historical buildings, the Willis Park Hotel. On the air, thanking our first responders for all that they do.
Games for Less, Tallahassee's largest selection of new and used games, as well as new and used consoles like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Atari 2600, PS4, and PS5. You name it. Locally owned and operated since 1994, trade-ins are not only welcome, but Games for Less pays more for your trade-ins than the big chain stores. That's not all. Games for Less now buys and sells new and used vinyl records to boot. George loves the Beatles, by the way. Reserve all the new releases today at Games for Less, conveniently located in the Walmart Supercenter Plaza on Appalachia Parkway.
Siri, tell me a joke. How many apples grow on an apple tree? All of them.
All jokes aside, the trained professionals at Mac & More Systems are serious about Apple products. For all your Mac repairs, call Mac & More Systems at 894-3622. 894-3622.
Injured? Call Basic Brooks and come back stronger. Offices, Tallahassee.
Water is your home's worst enemy. It finds cracks, soft spots, and weaknesses. But not on our watch. At Gutter Solutions and Waterproofing, we're veteran-owned and built different, driven by detail and the pursuit of excellence. We install seamless gutters, underground drainage, and waterproofing systems that don't fail. Because when you live with discipline, water doesn't stand a chance. Gutter Solutions and Waterproofing. Visit guttersolutions.net. With us, it's personal.
Hey, Seminole fans, think you know your Garnet and Gold? Well, you can prove it every Friday morning at 7:15 with the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest on The Greg Tish Show. From legendary plays to unforgettable players, it's fun, fast, and packed with FSU pride. One caller, one question, and major bragging rights before most people finish their first cup of coffee. So every Friday at 7:15 a.m. on The Greg Tish Show, it's the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest where you could win.
Yo, Jay. Wait.
From the Grassroots Coffee Studios, you're listening to Tallahassee's Morning Show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
So we had Danielle in and Bert in from the 3rd annual Playwriting Festival with Friends with the Right Stuff. I love that. And
Should have played the New Kids on the Block song.
You should have played the New Kids on the Block song. So good morning. Thanks for coming in. Now we can officially talk about after we took Bert down memory lane and Danielle just jumped in and going, what the heck is going on here? So the Friends with the Right Stuff 3rd annual Playwriting Festival is taking place April 24th through the 26th at the studio at Theater Tallahassee, 1861 Thomas Hill Road. How did this get started?
Well, a few years ago, there was 4 of us. There's Bev DeMillo, Michelle Nickens, and Beth Blair and I. We are playwrights. And we went to see a play that was premiering here at Tallahassee Theater Tallahassee. And, we've written many stuff over the years, but it's never really gotten out. And based on that play and talking to the playwrights afterwards, we just started thinking, we should do something. We should get out there because they gave some great advice. They said, they basically said, you need to get your stuff out there. Even if you have to produce it yourself, the bottom line is that you got to get out there.
Mm-hmm.
So over the years, we kind of stewed on it and then we got together and it just started building. And in, I think it was 2022. 2023, we got our plays produced. It was a stage reading at the Monticello Opera House.
What a great
So
venue.
we put it on and, Bev and Michelle and Beth and I and Bev and Michelle were a big driving force of all of this.
I love it.
And then we just expanded.
Danielle, how'd you get involved with this? How did you get involved with the Right Stuff?
When they did their 2nd annual festival, they decided to open it up beyond the group and invite other local playwrights, and I was one of them. And it was such a great experience. And after that, they invited me to join like the board, sort of the overseeing group.
Yeah.
And it's been a pleasure planning this 3rd festival this year.
How did you get into this? Or is this something that has always been part of y'all's being? But what made you passionate about playwriting? Because that's not something that everybody gets into.
Well, I've always loved theater. I was really fortunate growing up in Jacksonville. They have schools of the arts. So I've been a theater major since the 4th grade. And I wrote my first play in the 6th grade.
What was it titled?
Oh, I can't remember, but it was for a festival of Men Against Violence Against Women festival. And it really awakened a passion for playwriting for me. And when I went into high school, I majored in theater and creative writing. And that was sort of the perfect marriage of what I wanted to do. So when it started coming time for college, that's what I was most passionate about. And it flourished since then.
And Bert, what about with you? Is this something that's always been instilled in you? Or is it something like, as Danielle was saying, something that just...
It's something that has always been a part of me. Like I've always wanted to do it, but never thought I was good enough to do it. It wasn't great stuff. But I came by way of acting. I took an acting class with Marlene Dubois back in the heyday when she was teaching classes. And then I started writing little shorts. And I gave it to a friend of mine and Renee and said, hey, what do you think about this? She said, I like it. And then we gave it to Marlene. I like it. I like it moment.
That was your first?
Those were some of my first ones.
What was your first play that you wrote?
Well, I would say the first play was a combination. Well, actually a group of shorts that I put together, that I strung together called Awkward USA. And it's a series of one scene acts and it's a comedy. kind of offbeat comedy that I write. But then I just recently wrote Mike and Tess, and that was the first kind of full-length one that I've done with two characters throughout the entire play.
Are you ever done with writing a play, or is it even when you see it being done on stage, you're like, oh, let me see here. All right, I should change that line. I should do that, because I can imagine, because those are your kids.
Yeah,
that is something that you birthed. But are you ever done raising that play?
For me, there is moments that you want to go in and do some more work. However, there's a point you have to put the pen down or put the computer down and say, bye. You're on your own.
That's
you can do
tough.
it, and let me go to another project
Danielle,
and
you
work
are
on.
smirking. That's got to be tough.
It's really tough.
Mhm.
Every time I see a piece, every single time I'm like, oh, that could be better. That could be better. And I want to tweak and tighten it. I think the ultimate stopping point is when you get published, because
Then you're done.
that you can't change it anymore. I just
George Lucas special editions.
I just had that happen with a musical from last year, Mooding versus Pesto, and it was picked up by Next Stage Press. It just came out this month, and thank you. Even at the end of March, we were putting in final tweaks, and me and my composing partner were like, wait, what if we change this? What if we change this? And our editor was very kind and very patient with us. But
they're like, hey, deadline is coming. This is time. It's time for your kid to go to college.
yes, exactly.
Oh, that would be fun. But with everybody, I mean, with the 22 playwrights that you have participating, you have this common bond. Everybody has those feelings.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great opportunity. We went from 6 last year, or 2024, to 22 now, and it's just a great opportunity for playwrights to see their stuff on stage. That's a huge step. Fighting through all the doubt and watching someone actually perform what you've done, and it is kind of nerve-wracking. I don't know about Danielle, but I know I get kind of nervous, but I like to watch the audience. So that was the reason that we did this, is because we wanted to spread it out so playwrights can get together, because we're kind of isolated sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And you put them in a room, we start networking, you start building those relationships and building that confidence, and then who knows what could happen.
We're talking with Bert and Danielle. We're talking about the 3rd annual Playwriting Festival of Original Works. It's a dynamic 3-day celebration of new plays and the writers behind them, taking place April 24th through the 26th at the studio at the Theater Tallahassee, 1861 Thomasville Road. Tickets starting at $10. It's not even bad. Or a full weekend pass for $25.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you this. All right, so I have submitted my play into that, and the committee has gone, let's do this. After I submit, is the first time I'm seeing it going to be during the festival?
Well, I think some of the plays, we got like a wide range of submissions. So some of them, this will be the very first time they're ever being read. Some of them have been performed before, but I'm sure.
Well, I mean, but with the writer, this is the first time I'm seeing these characters or these actors.
It can be.
Yeah.
I know we had one playwright, Tahira Lee, and
Mhm.
she was trying to get the same actor she had seen in her play that's going to be part of the festival, but they weren't available. So it'll be different for her too. She has new actors. It'll be a new space, a new edition of the script. So it'll be a learning experience for us all.
How and let's jump to in front of the curtain. How exciting is it to do a new play that somebody's written, especially if they're from Florida? That's got to be really exciting to come out that you're doing something for the first time.
It's kind of hard to put it into words, because you sit back and you think about it, you dream of it, and to see it and to hear the audience is another just incredible experience. I like to watch the audience when something of mine is on there. And I can imagine all those playwrights, whether they've had it on stage or not, it's a different audience. But it's an opportunity to tweak it. We have talkbacks. That's another thing, Greg, that we're going to have our talkbacks. Normally you go to a play and you clap when it's over and you're done. But here, you're going to hear it read by really good actors. And then you're going to say, hey, what do y'all think? What can I do to improve? And that opens up. So it's like a giant workshop, which is a very safe place that you can come in, put your play on, and get some feedback.
Jason, I mean, you get feedback when you play, when you're out singing and stuff. You get instant feedback.
Yeah, sometimes.
I can't imagine writing a play and then it's like, hey, let's open it up to questions. Yes. Oh, that's got to be nerve-wracking.
It can be, but it's such a valuable resource to be able not just to get your own perceptions of how the audience is receiving it,
different eyes,
but
different ears.
to be able to be so specific with your questions. What about this? Did this work? Were there parts where you were pulled out, where you were drawn in, and just get minute by minute feedback? It's so helpful. I think the first reading, or really any reading, but especially the first reading, is so critical for developing a new piece. You really can't get beyond it without it.
Now, with the 22 that are coming in, it's just running the gamut on styles from serious to comedy.
Yeah,
running both mask.
Absolutely. You never know what you're going to get, but it's going to last about 10 minutes, and something else is going to come after that.
Okay.
And last year when we had the 6, that's one of the things that we really liked about it was the fact that it was such a diverse group of plays, and it added so much to the festival, and that's why we expanded it this year. So you just don't know, and that's the great thing about it, is that when you come, you get a chance to see someone who some of that stuff is going to be published out there at the beginning too, and talk to them.
I saw that play the first time. I saw it in a read.
I was there.
Where are you going now? Oh, I'm going to Broadway to watch it.
Yes.
Yeah. You can get tickets at theatertallahassee.org. Just look for the link there. You want to look for the events calendar. Just go ahead and get your tickets now. It's just going to be a lot of fun. We're going to continue our conversation with Danielle and Bert right after this. Also, last call for the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food today. $20 gift card to Dick Mondell's is up there. Be right back.
1990, Chubb Rock jumps upon the scene with the lean and a pocket full of green. The green doesn't symbolize I made it on the top, but RoboCop last year was a shot.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Golden. It's a tad chilly out there for some this morning, but still comfortable in those mid to upper 50s. There is some patchy fog in spots, but it will be a clear morning for the most part. Highs by the afternoon will be in the upper 80s once again, so today will be a lot like yesterday. The heat will continue to build until we get to those record temperatures by Friday and Saturday. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
There's a common feeling about big car dealerships. The pressure, the back and forth, the feeling that you're being sold to instead of listened to. All the stereotypes are negative, and that's why Tallahassee Ford decided to be different. At Tallahassee Ford, the experience starts with a conversation, not a sales pitch. We take the time to understand what you actually need, what fits your lifestyle, and what makes sense for your budget. No games, no gimmicks, just honest answers, transparent pricing, and a team that believes trust matters more than quick deals. Whether you're buying new, used, or trusting us with your vehicle service, you'll feel the difference the moment you walk in. Come visit us at Tallahassee Ford. It's not your typical dealership experience because Tallahassee deserves better. Visit Tallahassee Ford today.
Hey, Jeff, what's up, buddy? I was just thinking, they never tell you that when you grow up, one of the things that you'll miss are the games that you created with your friends in the neighborhood. Oh, good days. So I would have my buddy come over, and then we'd make up these games that were kind of like a hodgepodge of every game that you've ever played. Kind of like the bikes we built. Correct, yes. And it's a grand experiment. In the beginning, nobody knows how to play the game, and you argue about what the rules are going to be. And in the end, everybody knows how to play the game. By the end of that summer, you know the rules, the neighborhood know the rules, and you play that game like it's the greatest game ever played. But they still try to break the rules, right? Oh, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But at the end, Eddie, you're never going to play it again, and you'll think about it the rest of your life. And the best game you ever played was that game. Never been a better one. Hey, you want to have a Gordo Smash, Jeff? I do. I'd like that. Gordo's, bringing the flavor and flair of Cuban food to Tallahassee since 1996.
At Wrench Blisters Garage, we don't have marble floors or leather couches. What we do have is grease under our nails, calluses on our palms. At Wrench Blisters, we earn fixing cars the honest way, by working hard, just like your car or truck. If you need the auto repairs, bring it to the guys who still turn their own wrenches. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we earn our name.
Wrench Blisters Garage! Yeah, we earned our name. Rich Blisters Garage.
Find us online at wrenchblistersgarage.com.
I'm Shannon Young with Cross Country Mortgage, and today I want to talk straight with you about debt, especially high interest rate credit cards, and why you shouldn't just sit there and hope the situation will fix itself. Nationwide, the average credit card interest rate is hovering around 21% or higher. The total revolving credit card debt in the U.S. is over $1 trillion and rising. If you're carrying a credit card balance, you're likely paying hundreds of dollars each month just in interest, without even touching your principal. But here's the good news. You can act. What I help folks do is refinance their home or use a home loan strategy to consolidate high interest debt into something with a much lower interest rate and one payment. It puts you in control. So if you own a home or you're buying one, let's talk about turning your house into a tool so you can stop the credit card interest trap and you can stop feeling like you're paying lots without making progress. Go to loansforknowles.com. That's loansforknowles.com, and let's get you on a smarter financial path and get out of the high interest grind.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water, we are warming homes and fueling industries. Day and night, rain or shine, the City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
Good morning, Tallahassee. You're tuned in to your hometown show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
We're continuing our conversation on the third annual Playwriting Festival taking place April 24th and 26th at Theater Tallahassee. We've got Bert and Danielle in. And you guys, Theater Tallahassee, what an amazing place this is.
Yeah, great space to be in, very central location. Everyone knows it, and giving us the opportunity to just expand the arts in this festival that we're doing. So we're very appreciative of Theater Tallahassee and what they're doing for us, and support Teresa over there. Awesome job.
And the actors that are coming out to do this, there's some of these, it's going to be the first time, or how will that process work with the actors? Because we have a tremendous theater.
We do.
Tremendous. And we were just talking about during the break that I'm in awe, in love with everybody at Southern Shakes, with everybody in all the theater departments. I was a theater kid in high school and loved to step out on the stage every once in a while. Well, heck, we do it every day here. But with the actors coming in, they just got to thank you.
Yeah, we're so grateful to all the actors. Some of the playwrights are casting their own shows, but a lot of them are leaving it up to us. So we have an open call out for actors. So even if you're listening and you're interested in being part of the festival as an actor, we have a form out. You can find it on our social media. You fill it out, and anyone who signs up will be given a slot to read somewhere.
Where can we find it? What social medias?
Friends with the Right Stuff.
Right. WRITE. Yes. Love it. Friends with the Right Stuff. Find that form. You want to come in and participate, that would be great. I mean, if you haven't done it, well, come dust off your shoes and exit stage right. Exit stage right. Stage right challenge.
Yes, we have a stage right challenge as part of the festival. So if you come on our first night at the Friday, the 24th at 10 p.m., we will have our challenge kickoff, where we're going to pull some elements from a hat, and whatever elements we pull, that's the play you have to write to fit those parameters. And then you have about 12 hours, and 12 p.m. on Saturday, April 25th, if you've written a play for the challenge, we will have it performed.
Jason, it's like actual Mad Libs. So they're going through pulling elements of the play. Then the playwright has 12 hours to write a play. Then it's going to be performed after
That's
that.
pretty cool.
That's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you can give. You were giving examples. You can have, an elephant flying an airplane or something. I mean, who knows what's going to be in the hat?
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about, I think, the whole festival is that we're trying something new, something different. So this wasn't done last year. Danielle came up with the idea. We talked about it, went back and forth. And now we have this. So that's the great thing about bringing in different perspectives. And another point, just real briefly, is that it's such a diverse group of actors and writers different age ranges, different perspectives. And I think that is what's going to make this festival so very successful, because we're in a mode that we can learn from each other and entertain. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're out there, you want to have a weekend of just total variety and getting into arts, then come.
Love it. And once again, the Friends with the Right Stuff, if you want to participate, go and join
Facebook,
Instagram. You got TikTok?
No TikTok.
No TikTok? You should have the TikTok to put up the clips on there. We don't use TikTok enough on here.
Next year, maybe.
Next year, you go. You can start that. Well, and then next year, Ruby Diamond. Then the year after that, Doke.
That's the dream, right?
Let me call the people at Netflix right now.
Yes, get that Netflix special going on.
Stream
it for you. We'll do that. I think, again, with this, that with such a strong theater community that we have, and the folks that are in it or around it. I mean, even go like my dear friend Robert Stewart, that was at Lincoln, at Childs, what he's been instilling in the kids to get those next generations. All the theater teachers, all the creative writing teachers that are out there, keeping those bloodlines open for the next playwrights to come in. This is something, you got a kid in high school that Danielle or the path that you took, bring them out.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. It's like what we're doing is going to impact people down the road that may be just thinking about writing, and they may come to the festival and get their courage. And they go, well, if they can do it, I can do it. So very, very good point. Very good point.
That with everything, I know just how nervous do y'all get. I mean, do you get, I mean, we were talking about how like you want to tweak the play and everything, but how nervous do you get when that's handed over, that it's all done, that the director, that they have their kind of vision of your work? How nervous are you watching for the first time?
I can get pretty nervous. It's really hard to sort of hand your baby off to someone else and be hands-off in the process. But it's a good kind of nervous. Like there's a really great sense of anticipation, and it just like encourages me and pushes me forward to be even better of a writer. So I like having that nervousness. It makes me a lot more alert and attentive to the audience and those little micro responses that I can see coming from them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Audience watching is probably a big part. And with you, I mean,
it is nerve-wracking. My deal is that when I'm done writing and the director has it, to me it's like it's yours. And even with the actors, it's you're going to know more about that character than I may know, because you're going to actually have that particular character. I'm very much into watching the audience. I like to sit in the back and just watch them. And the last one, last play,
that's gotta be awesome.
It is awesome, because then with a format like this, you can say, well, at least what I say is, that's where it started dragging. That's
why is that person going to the restroom?
Exactly.
Hey, where are you going? Sit down.
And you go
I
back.
wrote this.
You go back and you go, okay, let's cut some lines. Let's do something different. But yeah, nerve-wracking, definitely.
But also, I mean, as you mentioned with your baby, I mean, and going to the acting aspect of it, seeing somebody interpret this character that you created, this character that you have brought to life, and then they see it maybe a little different from you, but you're enjoying what they've done. They've clothed your baby in something that you may not have put on them, but yeah, they look pretty damn good.
Absolutely. I find a lot of the time I write my pieces, and then I also direct them for the first time. So for me, it's a little bit harder to actually hand my baby off to someone else to direct for the first time.
Yeah, I like I said earlier, I learn a lot from the actors. I listen to them because they tell me things about their character that I just did not even know. And it's nice to discover. The whole discovering process, to me, is just fascinating.
I love it. TheaterTallahassee.org. Look for the events calendar that we can go and get tickets. It's the 3rd annual playwriting festival taking place April 24th to the 26th. $25 for the whole weekend. I mean, you go watch now before we have to go to Doak and watch this. It'll be pretty good. You'll be better people today than you were yesterday. Everybody out there, do the same. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Giveaway Thursday. 5 prizes to give away and a lot of fun and some great guests. See ya.